Welcome to Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. Man, tough loss. As the Knicks, get cooked on the road, man. We're gonna talk about tonight, the loss, the real loss. What was the real loss tonight? I'm at a loss for words for what I saw tonight. The Knicks, they fought hard, I guess, earlier in the game before they tricked it away towards the end of the game. Some of the decision makings, once again, is just bizarre to me. In the game where OKC covers the spread, we spoke about that earlier today. SGA was on the hunt for his 20-point game record before he shatters it completely. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just another tough night in the office. I'm at a loss for words, man. But listen, we're gonna talk about this and more tonight on Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, TheObjectiveFan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey! Yeah, it's hard to be hyped. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's hard to be hyped. I took a lot of losses today. Dude got sent home on a miracle prayer. I'm still trying to figure that out. Then I get to the Knicks game. I honestly, first off, hold on, before I get into it, hold on. We gotta get there. Hey, we gotta follow the formalities. I don't give a damn if we lost. We gotta smash the like button on the way in. All right. It's very important to the algorithm. We're gonna go win tonight. All right. Oh man. The smoke will be spread all around tonight. And everyone's going to feel the fire. So smash that like button. All right. And while you at it, you might as well subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because we know that in the last 28 days, well over 60% of you guys are not subscribed. So subscribe to help us close that gap. Of course, we're on the road to 10,000 subs. And our first milestone is the 5K giveaway. And here is where we will give away this rookie, Jalen Brunson trading card. All you have to do is subscribe. All right. No phone numbers, no emails, none of that stuff. All you have to do is subscribe, and you will be entered in the chance to win this card right here. Bam. We'll mail it off and send it to you. So yeah, man, it was as I was saying before I had to do the formalities. Yeah, this was a very, very tough game tonight. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. For the first, I want to say it was a point in the third quarter where we went on a run, and I'm like, okay, we're not out of the game. And then boom, they just pushed the lead back down, back up to 6. And I'm like, damn. So yeah, this game was a tough game. But look, man, I'm going to take calls from the rip. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Help me dissect what we saw today by calling up and organizing or sharing your thoughts on what transpired. Okay? 646-995-8389. Let me just make sure we good on the phone lines. Continue smashing that like button. Of course, I get text. I get so many text messages from so many different people after a loss. Like, it's crazy. I just don't even want to look at my phone. Sometimes I'm like, oh, God. I literally had to go eat my dinner. It was wild. Big time salute to my man, Pat, the engineer in the building. BS10 258. Oh my God, I can't stand BS10 258 because the goddamn UConn Huskies pulled off a goddamn miracle today. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie, that drained my energy. My energy was drained going into the Knicks game. I was concerned. Hold on, I think I had to get my first call. If I miss your call, I will call back for the record. All right. Let's see if Ty answers the phone. 646-995-8389. Oh man, Ty, what's going on?
Bro.
What's going on, man? Turn down the background. Let's go, man.
Yeah. So let's go. All right, for one, you ain't gonna like this part, but I've always been a Connecticut fan since Ray Allen was coming off the bench.
Oh God. Can we just skip the Connecticut?
I know, but you know that was probably one of the best college games I've seen in a very, very long time, bro. Like honestly. But anyway, I came to hell with that game.
Thank you. The hell with that game. Let's go. What about this game that we're discussing tonight?
Excuse my language, man. I'm sick and tired of the damn Knicks, man. I almost had Mike Brown back when I finally seen him step up for us, and it did something for me. Like, okay,
right, it did for me too.
I was like, damn, it brought something to me. I'm like, yeah, Mike, yeah. And then it looked like the team got a spark from that. You see, your team gonna follow the coach's persona. The team is gonna follow the coach. And when Mike got like that, the team, we went on our little run. We actually took the lead. But I am tired of them not running plays for Josh Hart. He shows
for Josh Hart.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, because we have to start. We're not making teams honest, and we're putting all this shit on Cat. Cat with his big doofy ass. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of Cat. Feeling sorry for himself, throwing his hands in the air, complaining every play. He's messing up the momentum. Brunson and them don't want to say nothing to him because he's sensitive. Then you got Mikal looking like the coach. Mikal out here, and I have Mikal's back, and I'm like, but Mikal, you got us. When OG went down with those 4 fouls, Mikal, this was your opportunity. I can't stand Alvarado. I don't care what none of y'all say. Alvarado it's like he need to come in when we got the lead heavy, and he helps us keep the lead.
Right.
I was very surprised with him making them 2-3 points. I was very surprised. But
that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's too small. And you said it one time before. You said you do not want to see Brunson, Deuce, and Alvarado on the floor. And that's what it was. But what
did we see? We seen that tonight, right?
Facts. And the biggest
Didn't I tell you that?
Yes, you did. I remember it, bro. The biggest issue I have is why the hell did Mike Brown play Deuce for so long? You up here worried about damn Mitch's ankle, giving him all his damn time off, and you gonna run Deuce into the ground? Why would you do that? Deuce was for the playoffs. He was not for this damn regular season. So now you gotta depend on Tyler Kolek. Now you gotta depend on Alvarado. Deuce is a bigger guard who can still guard 94 feet, who can actually shoot the 3. Mike Brown got out-coached. He got in his feelings, okay? And every time he played OKC, whatever it is about this team, obviously it's the officiating.
Got to. But it ain't an excuse, though. We're not going to give them no passes. No, they still got cooked.
We got cooked. But I'm sorry, I don't like Shea. I don't like Shea no more. Mike didn't even get this many calls like that. This is ridiculous. This is why I said to you before, and I know everybody gave me pushback on this when I said the league, I'm not saying the league is rigged like it's a fake league. I'm just saying there's puppet masters that's trying to finagle the outcomes of these games because Vegas is now involved, man. Because the way these how the Towns is not out of bounds. Then they end up saying, okay, well, he wasn't out of bounds, but the ball went right back to Hartstein. Like I'm tired.
But Mitch stopped on the play.
Yeah, because of the call.
But they didn't care about that. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But the point I'm making to you, Karan, is, and I'm going to be very honest with you and all the Knicks fans, we are in for a rude awakening in this playoffs. And everybody got mad at Stephen A, and I can't stand Stephen A. Let me tell you about what Stephen A. I thought about it long and hard when we got off before.
10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds. Okay. Stephen A. never picked the Knicks to go to the finals. He only picked the Knicks to go to the finals because of Tatum and who? Halliburton was out. That's when he said the Knicks should go to the finals. Tatum is back. Tatum is back, and Indiana's irrelevant. So who took Indiana's place? The Detroit Pistons, Cleveland. Now you got
I don't know
Charlotte.
about that. I don't know if I could give him that pass. I'm sorry. I
Who?
don't think I
Stephen
could give
A?
him that.
Oh, I ain't giving him no pass.
Yeah.
I can't stand his
Yeah.
ass. What I'm saying to you is, Stephen A. See, everybody got mad at him because it sounded like he a bandwagon. He's not bandwagon. He never really had the Knicks going to the finals. He only had them going to the finals through a default, Karan. I'm gonna be calling back later because my time is up.
All
I need
right,
somebody
Ty.
else to come in here and go off.
Thank you, man.
I'm
I
triggered.
appreciate you, Ty.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
family. All right. It's my man, Ty. He's an MVP donor. And when he says he's calling back, he's definitely. By the way, see, I keep forgetting to do this because I know there's a lot of new people. So these are the rules. Everybody gets 3 minutes, right? You hear the let's go, then the buzzer, but like my man Ty said, he gonna call back. How you call back is you send in a donation because when you hear this, somebody is triggered. All right. So they always gonna call back in. So if I miss your call, I am gonna call you back as well. And if you like someone's call, you could donate a call back for them to get back on the line. All right. Just I keep forgetting to share the rules early because sometimes people just don't know. Now this might be a new caller. I'm gonna see if they answer the phone.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is D from Hempstead.
D from Hempstead. What's good, baby? How you feeling? I know tonight was tough.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. Michael Bridges gotta go, bro.
Let's go. Okay. Mikal gotta go. Okay.
Yeah,
Why does Mikal gotta go?
Why you gotta go? Cause like, bro, they setting you up for hitting 3-point shots with like that. We need that in the game, bro, in order to beat Oklahoma City. That's a tough team, man.
Okay, so how did you feel about OG Anunoby's performance? He was lighting it up tonight.
He wasn't lighting up tonight. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do or like that. But he plays better than Michael Bridges, bro. In any other game, he takes up the slack. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And like,
yeah, I got you.
Carlton Towns, he was all right tonight. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, but we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. Like, we gotta do better. Like, and somebody said Tom Thibodeau. I think he would have been a good coach for this year, but they got rid of him. I think Mike Brown is soft, bro.
And I think you wasn't impressed. You wasn't impressed when he yelled at the ref.
Yeah, I watched the whole game. Yeah, like, but you're soft, bro. You're soft. Like, he not like Tom Thibodeau was a way better coach, bro.
I think I'm gonna use that question that you just, or that I'm gonna use what you just said, but ask a question on my poll tomorrow.
Yeah, use it, bro. Yeah, I don't care, man. I'll call you up again, but I gotta find out how to Cashapp you on my phone because I got a new phone. So you know what I'm saying? Because you be speaking some shit, bro. Like I like.
Thank you, family.
Yeah, I like your network.
If you want, you can hit the Linktree link that's in the description. You hit that Linktree, and then it'll take you to the Cash App too. It's like a direct link.
Gotcha. I'm watching you right now, bro.
Big time. Yo, listen, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support, and honestly, man, yo, I'm not even mad at you. Like Mikal Bridges is my client. I defend him, but they all getting the smoke tonight. I'm keeping it real. Everybody's getting the smoke.
Yeah,
they all dropped the ball.
He can play. He can play more better though, bro. Like,
no, I got you. You expect more out of him.
You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on, bro. That's like me. That's like, I put this to you. That's like me and you working at a job,
right?
And I'm acting like you come to me and like, yo, why they cutting the chicks like that, this whatever like that, and I'm coming to you and I'm lying to you. Oh, I don't know what's going on, this whatever like that, and you know what's going on.
Yeah, that's corny.
You know what I'm saying to you?
No, I got you. How could the business function like that?
Yeah, facts.
You know, like we just living in, a fake company, and now company go down and people wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But
how you feel about Deuce though? You think Deuce was ready to play?
Nah.
So why was he out there?
They probably forced him out there, bro. I don't think he's ready to come back. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like they should have brought him back in the playoffs.
Right. Or like wait to get an easier game like Chicago.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? You're gonna bring them back against OKC. You know these dudes is
facts.
come on, man. Like that.
Facts.
Oh boy.
And you know what's so crazy about it? Because they expect him to pull up from the 3-point line. No, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro. You just keep him for injury, my nigga. Like, no.
Come on. Come on.
Sorry, yeah, like you can't do that, bro. You gotta open your eyes, man. And you got
I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do.
And you got Stephen A. Smith going back and forth with Josh Hart and like that. But Josh Hart, you're wrong.
Man, listen, man, that's a whole other topic. But
yeah,
man, listen, I appreciate you, man.
Bro.
I appreciate you, man. Great call. I locked in your name too, by the way. So next time you call, I got you, family.
No problem, bro.
Right.
Love, bro.
Big time.
Already.
No doubt. All right, it's my man D from Hempstead. Got his number locked in. Who else up? Gotta get my man Joe up in here. Keep the calls coming, man. I'm still trying to make out what I saw, but Deuce McBride, why was he out there tonight? What's going on, Joe?
Yo,
how you feeling?
How you doing, man? Thanks for taking my call, bro.
Tough night.
Let's go.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I watched that entire basketball game, and I'm just gonna say, man, I'm not freaking out. Like, I really like the way we played, even though we lost. The only thing I want to say before I'm gonna start, yeah, that's the angle I'm coming at this. I'm gonna be kind of optimistic here because, you know, I was watching this whole basketball game and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, there's got to be something here in this stat sheet. There's got to be something that I'm missing.
Okay.
And what do you know? I go right to, I see 3-pointers. I look at 3-pointers. I see 15 for 35 and they were 10 for 28. So I was like, oh, we beat them at 3-pointers. Then I saw right underneath it, free throws. 13 for 17, and they were 31 for 38. They had 20 more points in free throws.
Why is that?
20 more points. And you know what
are we that bad at fouls? Like, come on.
Points in the paint. They had 44. We only had 30. We need more points in the paint if we want to win basketball games. We changed this equation a little bit. This looks a little bit on our side. We outplayed them tonight. They just got the refs, and they got the points in the paint. We just got to switch up what we're doing. We're going to beat this team. I'm telling you.
But hold on. We're not saying we lost because of the refs, though, Joe. Come on. I can't do that. I can't say we lost because of the refs. I can't do it.
It's blaring when you get 38 free throws and we only get 17. It's not fair. Keep this.
No, I get that.
Consistent. Listen.
I get it.
There's too much allegations going around. There's too many allegations. Listen. 38 free throws. We had 17. That's all I got to say, man. Thanks for taking my call, bro. Salute.
All right, Joe. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I get that. And, you know, there was definitely a discrepancy in the free throws. By the way, as you guys enter the show, continue smashing that like button. Just make sure I'm good on the supers. Big time salute to everybody that's in the building. This is where there's smoke, there's fire. Continue smashing that like button on the way in. It's very important for the algorithm. Salute to my man AP. He said, let's say Mike Brown was replaced. Who will we get? Who's out there? That's a great question. AP, let me just say something. I'm very critical of my Mike Brown tonight. Even though, you know, the double big lineup was a positive. The double big lineup was what was it? +3? Yeah, +3. Small guard lineup was a +4.
10 seconds.
You know, I hated those lineups. I really did, but you know, they didn't cost us tonight as much as not playing Mo Diawara. And I told you we had a big problem. The big problem was the size, because I knew it was going to happen. How the hell Deuce McBride gets added to the rotation and Mo Diawara is out of the rotation? Could somebody explain that to me? How the hell a 6'3 guard, 6'2 guard replaces a 6'10 forward in the goddamn rotation? And y'all tell me that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, and then we're going to play Alvarado with Clarkson and Deuce, and that's going to be our bench. And we're going to go into the playoffs with that lineup. Look to the channel members, because I did a members-only Sunday show. And I explained to you why the three-point defense was trash. Salute to my man Joe. He's talking about the numbers, and yes, the referees. Hold on, let me get the browser up there. The referees were trash. I'm not defending the refs. The out of bounds call screwed us, because had they called it right, Mitch makes a play on the ball, and maybe we get the ball instead of having to burn a challenge. The refs were trash. Okay, the refs. I'm not arguing for the refs. They were calling a lot of BS, and it was one-sided. But to be fair, SGA and them, this is what they do. They draw fouls. We don't draw fouls. We don't draw fouls. We are towards the bottom in free throws. Hold on, let's pull it up. So we're not a team that's aggressive to go get the whistle either. They are. This is what they do every night, especially SGA. I think if SGA doesn't lead, who leads in free throws? SGA is up there. I just don't remember if he's the number one guy. He might be after this game, because he did have like damn near half of what Bam Adebayo had. But look at what we do at the free throw line. We average 21 free throws and 17 make. We're not aggressive. We're bottom 5 in free throw makes and attempts. So I'm not going to act like our play style ain't soft as hell. Our play style is soft as hell, right? It's as soft as drugstore cotton, like my friend would say, all right? And what we doing? Like 17 free throws. We average 4 more free throws. That still wouldn't have had us as close to 38. We're not aggressive getting to the line. I was calling for that since last season. So don't just give me the ref talk. There were bad calls, but this is what they do. All right. As far as my man AP says, just to respond to the supers. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not saying to fire Mike Brown. I think that would be a huge mistake to fire Mike Brown. At this point, you're on the verge of making the playoffs. Even if we lose in the first round, I'm not firing Mike Brown. I'm going to go get Giannis. I'm going to make sure I go get Giannis if I lose in the first round. I wouldn't fire Mike Brown. I don't want to turn this into a Giannis thing, because I'm not saying I want to get Giannis just because we lost to OKC. Y'all should know that about me. I've been doing shows about Giannis for the longest now. And I told you that if we won the championship, I would still trade for Giannis. So I'm not that guy. But yeah, there is no firing Mike Brown right now. Because if we're firing Mike Brown, then we might as well just fire Leon Rose. Because you're restarting all over again. It doesn't get better with the next coach. Anyway, so to my man Tugboat Taylor. That's not a meaningless stat. I like that stat. The Knicks are 2-7 on NBC. I wonder why that is. All right. There was something else I wanted to share before I got to the phone lines. If I miss your call, I will call back. Okay, I do got a whole bunch of calls. Hold on, let me get L Figgy in the building. Then I gotta get my man James in. Okay, got a little bit of a queue. 646-995-8389. What's going on, Figgy? Tough game, Figgy. Figgy, let me just say before you go, I'm having a really bad day. I'm getting killed in fantasy. Duke lost, and now the Knicks lost. So that's why when I first got watching the Knicks game, I'm not even into it. I'm like, oh God, this is just over. This is bad. What say you, Figgy? Where we at?
Let's go. Look, man, there's so many things wrong with tonight. I don't even know where to begin. First things first, I just want to give a shout out to Jalen Marquise Brunson. If it was not
big time salute.
If it was not for this man, we would be a playing team. I believe that.
It's facts. I agree.
I'm sorry. If it wasn't for that man, we might be playing better, a little better than. That's about the best we could have hoped for. This man is out there. He's putting every timely shot we need up. He's out there with his footwork, getting around, doing whatever he has to do. The one bright spot tonight, really, if I'm being honest. And you know what? And I want to give a little shout out to Josh Hart too. A little shout out.
Oh yeah. He was hitting them shots.
Because when we needed timely buckets, actually, he kept us in the game.
That's facts.
But, you know, again, Cat, and here's another problem that I had. Cat took a long time to get warmed up. When he finally did get warmed up, and when he finally got, you know, he was starting to catch fire, Mike Brown takes him out. What is that, Karan? In the last 4 minutes. And he took, and by the way, he knows he effed up, man. He took him out for 30 seconds. He's like, oh, why was he doing that? Cat was in the paint, getting in his little layups, getting the ball in. I will never, just as we started to close that gap. And again, I don't know if, you know, Karan, I don't know if this is fool's gold or what, because I've just watched basketball too long. And the honest to God truth is, the teams that make it to the championship, the teams that make it to the finals, they don't move like we do. They know how to get those timely buckets. They know how to close out games. Every time we had a shot to close out this game, we missed it. We were missing timely, but OG, McHale, Mitchell Robinson was missing lobs. I mean,
yes,
you can't make this up.
Well, my client did shoot good tonight. He was 6 of 11, 2 of 5 from 3, 15 points. What more do we want? That's what we wanted from my client. He did his.
No, okay. Karan. I'm sorry. We're not going to big him up for 15 points.
I'm not bigging him up. I'm just saying he did his job. But I'm not bigging him up. But I could think of somebody else who was 2 of 9 and 2 of 7 from 3. But he gets a pass and nobody talks about his play.
Sure. Yeah. That's why today when we were in the members only call, I said I don't want to overpay for anybody anymore.
Well, that's true. You did say that.
I think we're overpaying for role players, and that's a problem. And that's why that's why teams like the OKC, look at the Boston Celtics. And yes. Look, I'm you know, you talk
a bunch of guys you never heard of, right?
They showed the other night, they showed a stat on the screen. They got 5 role players making a combined $12 million that have these guys in the second seat 3 games ahead of us.
And you know what's so crazy, Figgy? The guy who we all wanted to sign, Chris Boucher, they just let him go like he was nothing. That's the crazy part about it.
If I had told anybody here back in October, the Boston Celtics, no Jason Tatum, no Al Horford, no Drew Holiday, no Kristaps Porzingis, just blow up the team, and they were going to be in when we get to almost April. I mean, we're almost in April. Let's call this April already.
Yep, it's April.
In April, are going to be the second seed in the East, above us, 3 games ahead of us. And by the way, they've won 3 in a row, and we've now lost 2 in a row. We're not going to catch them. We're lucky if we don't fall down the 4th seed at this point.
So what did we lose tonight? What was the biggest? What was the real loss of tonight? That's what we're gonna talk about tonight, Figgy. We're gonna figure out what the real loss was.
The real loss.
Because you hit something on the nail. Go ahead.
No, we can't get those timely buckets. We can't close out these games when we need to. And just as we're catching fire, the coach makes a bonehead move, or one of us make a bonehead move. We turn the ball over. We make a stupid move. We don't get an easy jump shot. We don't get an easy layup. We get into foul trouble. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that the fouls were not a problem. Absolutely. Listen to me. When OG Anunoby gets 4 fouls that early in a game, I know the refs are on the tape.
No, the refs were trash. I just don't want to use it as an excuse. I just think we got cooked either way. Even if it was fair, I still think we got cooked.
No, because good teams figure it out. If you watch the Boston Celtics when they beat OKC the other day, they figured out a way around the refs.
Bingo. And then we throwing the ball away, Figgy. Oh, man. But, Figgy, I appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you for turning up on the members only show. You know, I'm going to take calls the next time we do it next week. For sure.
All right, man. All right. Take care.
All right. Big time salute. Yeah, I was having a great day, y'all. I was having a great day. I'm like, yeah, we got 3 shows. We got, you know what I mean, basketball, Duke, Knicks. Man, I just wish this day just never happened. Like today was just terrible. The Knicks loss is honestly, I'm least mad about the Knicks loss, but to believe it or not. Like it's crazy. Anyway, what's going on, James?
Hey, what's good, man?
Oh man, today's a tough day, man. Like
tough day for sure, man. Wow. What a Sunday too, on the day that crazy. Jesus Christ Man, come on.
Damn, that's crazy.
Man, yo, it's a
Oh
Sunday
man,
and we took a loss. Ah, man, on the last meaningful game, man.
it's
Ah,
tough.
it is tough, man. But yo, I agree, man. Deuce should not have been out there.
Why?
Because okay, hold on. Is I think we,
Why
I
play
agree
him
I
though,
agree with the people.
James? Why? Why play him, James, today? Why? Just
Yeah,
because we
that's what
on
I'm saying.
NBC?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, we could have played him on, bro, when we played again on Tuesday, bro, we could have
Tuesday.
played him
No,
on
forget
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Man, save him for Saturday with Chicago
Oh
or
my God,
Friday.
yo, you want to test the waters. So you want to
Right.
test the waters against the team that we're expected to play in the finals.
Bingo.
He's not gonna make shots, bro. Like there's a little bit of rust, man. Come on, yo. And then he's only played and he hasn't even played with Alvarado. I don't think so.
No.
And bro, and they had him and Alvarado in the court. Oh my God, bro, that pissed me off. That pissed me off. And then yo, one other thing that pissed me off so much, and this has been going on the whole season. I don't think it's particularly a bad move from Anunoby,
Yeah.
but Anunoby has a lot of trouble in selecting this move, and it's the dunk. I've seen him so many times this season go for the dunk with like 3 people in the paint.
Good
And
point.
and he gets fouled. It's like every time I look at it, that drive, I'm scared for him. I'm like, yo, bro, you might get injured, bro. And it's not like, Anunoby is athletic. He got hops.
No, he athletic.
Well, he's not
But what,
Ja Morant, bro. He's not going to jump over. He's not going
but,
like it's like
but what about the IQ? Instead of doing the
man.
dunk, how about I just go around, draw some contact, get an easy foul?
Bro, you don't need to posterize everybody, bro. Like, yo, that's just it's starting to piss me off a little bit, man. Because like it's like once he gets to the rim, even if it was a clean dunk, it would be like one of those cat dunks. They're like barely going in. You know what I'm saying? Man,
tough game, James. Tough game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
I wish yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna pretend like the NBA is rigged and that the OKC is
No, it's
getting
not.
all these calls. No, they not.
Yeah.
They not like bro. If anybody would be getting favored as far as calls, it would be the popular teams like the Knicks in this case, right?
Yes.
It's
right.
just that shade. It's just that shade. He just moves so like he's a good actor, you know.
He's a great actor, man. I appreciate you though, family, man. Great call.
One more thing. Alvarado, even though he made some threes tonight, gotta stop. He has to stop shooting threes, bro. He gotta stop shooting threes.
He played like trash tonight, right? Like he had the air ball layup. Oh, I was like, nah, though.
No, we gotta get over that little. Yeah, I could shoot. No. You right now you can't shoot. Come on, pass it.
Yeah. Oh man, but I appreciate you though, James. Big time.
Yeah, man. I got you. All right, see you, man.
All right. Yeah, I would never call a player trash. So that's not what I was saying. I was saying his layup attempt was trash. It was air ball, right? I don't trash players. Okay, hold on. I do got a call back. By the way, hold on, y'all. So if you feel, listen, I feel like tonight is the night to get triggered. So if you get triggered, yeah, definitely call back up. All right. And how you call back up? You just send in a donation. My man said, I'm triggered. I got something I need to say. And yeah, I'm gonna let the brother cook. 646-995-8389. Uh-oh. Where we going, Ty?
Hey, yo,
Where we going?
No, you know
Where
what?
we going?
Let's go.
So one,
Go ahead.
one of your questions was, you said, what was the biggest loss? The biggest loss is we're gonna end up at the 4th seed. We get the 4th seed, we're gonna have to play somebody like, I don't know, one of them teams that we really don't want to play, like a Philly or somebody. You don't want to play Philly in the first round. I don't care what we talk about, how they record look, we don't. But I'm about to drop a bomb on you.
Uh-oh.
We do not have a superstar. Y'all can go ahead and get mad and kiss me all you want. No, we don't. We don't have a superstar. Jalen Brunson is not a superstar. He's an all-star.
Okay.
Cat is an all-star. Jalen's a perennial all-star. We do not now. Jason Tatum is a superstar. Jaylen Brown's a superstar. Shai Gilgeous, he's a superstar. These teams have superstars. Philly has a superstar. Well, I really can't call them because Paul George is over the hill and Maxey's pretty good. Maxey's pretty good. But I'm talking about the teams that we really have issues with. They have superstars. We need superstars in the Garden. That's why Melo is a
Why
superstar.
isn't Jalen Brunson the superstar? Why isn't he?
Because he can't carry us. He can't carry us. When you look at Shai put them boys on his back over there. Them boys ain't superstars outside of Shai. When you look at
when you say carry us, you mean to a championship? Because Brunson did carry us technically.
He carried us where? He carried us where?
Conference finals.
Yo, Karan, stop playing, man. Stop playing on me. Did Melo get us to the conference finals, man?
No, he did not. He got us to the second round. That was it.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think we lost to Boston. We
lost to Indiana to make it even worse again.
With Melo, why'd you even do that to me? Yeah. So look, what I'm saying is, Brunson is the truth, but Brunson can't carry us. He's not AI. He's not. He can't carry us. We need another star, and it's not Cat.
So how about that guy I've been telling people about? He's in Milwaukee. He was a 2-time MVP, Finals MVP. He had 50 in the finals. What about that guy? You think that guy's a superstar?
Who you talking about? Giannis?
Of course I'm talking about Giannis.
Of course he's a superstar.
Okay.
What makes a superstar? A person who can make the players around him better. Is Brunson making the players around him better? She just said if it wasn't for Brunson scoring the points that he scored, we would be what? A playing team. We wouldn't have been in the game today. That's a fact. But Brunson's not a superstar. And I don't care, New York, we got to own that. He's not a superstar. He's an all-star. There's a difference. A superstar can take a bunch of no-names and put them together and then go on a run. Brunson don't have that, y'all. He don't have it. Brunson is a valuable piece. Brunson is a true point, what you call him and Steph. To me, they're like point guards and shooting guards. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they can play both positions, right? But he's not like Steph Curry. There we go.
I got a question. I want to ask you a question. I might rush you. I want to ask you a question, right?
Go ahead.
So, you said Brunson's not a superstar.
No, he's not.
Because he doesn't make his teammates better. So SGA makes his teammates better?
Think about it. Look at what so SGA. I can't believe you asked that question. Yes. Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
How does he make him better?
Because he hits the shots he's supposed to hit. He hit it again to us tonight. He did it to us tonight. Then Brunson came down and could have counted, and he missed it.
I want to say this. Cason Wallace was averaging like 18 while SGA was out. You want to know what he's averaging now? He's averaging like 7.8 with SGA and all the boys back.
You know why? Because, so I see where you're going. I'm telling you, Brunson's not a superstar. He's an all-star. But, yes, the system that OKC has, the system that Boston has, that's why Boston don't got to play their role players that much money. And these guys come in a beautiful system and just play within their means. And that's why we don't have a damn system. Cat still don't know what the hell to do. Josh Hart don't know what the hell to do. Anunoby goes out. He got 4 fouls. Mikal can't stand up. He don't know what the hell to do. We are cooked, Karan. We do
you know what? I kind of halfway agree with you and halfway disagree with you.
Let me say this to you, Karan.
But you are cooking though.
Let me tell you why you're right. But here's why I got to pull you all the way over about Brunson. The only way, New York, and I'm talking to everybody, the only way Brunson can become a superstar for us is if we have a better system that works for him to do that.
See,
we don't have
now
that.
You cooking. Now you cooking. Now you
I'm
cooking.
Because I'm not saying he's not capable. That's what I'm trying to tell
you. Right, no, I get you. No.
Yeah.
That's not even my disagreement with you, to be honest. Like, I'm keeping it real. Like, I think you're on to something. And I think a lot of Knicks fans don't want to acknowledge what you're saying.
They're not going to do it. It's going to hurt
they
us.
believe it in their soul They know it may be true. It may be
fam,
true.
and Brunson is doing everything. I feel sorry for him. I'm looking at him and I'm like, Brunson, no, he has to. There's another level he needs to go to. But the only way Brunson can become that superstar that we need him to be is, remember when Tom Thibodeau had Brunson and that boy Cat balling, both of them averaging in the 20s. You couldn't leave Cat open, and Brunson was one-on-one. He was killing everybody. Now they can double team him because Cat can't step. We don't have a system. Without a system in New York in the Garden, we're going. When Giannis come, now you have a formidable person that's going to say, I demand a double team because nobody in this world can guard me one-on-one. Cat ain't take that onus. Cat, he's a role player. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me back Julius. Swap back Cat.
Oh.
See, I'm not.
All right, Ty. I gotta keep. Ty. I gotta keep.
No, because but look, I'm gonna let you go. But think about this, Karan. I need New York to think about this. Y'all cannot tell me Julius was not balling. He was an all-star. He was a perennial all-star too. He was balling. That's why the trade worked. That's why it worked. But Julius was becoming a head case. He was pouting. I don't know what it's about that position when niggas come to New York, excuse my French, and it's like that position, that big position is something. It's like Julius was down there, he had issues. Cat down there, he got issues. We don't have a system, New York. We don't have a system.
Thank you, Ty.
Yeah, I'll let you go, bro. I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you, Ty. But seriously, thank you for your support too, man. That's why I let you rock a little longer because it's like 2 callback. I appreciate that.
No, the other one was just a donation to you, man. That one, it was just one callback. Other one was
I got you, family.
All right, fam. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. That's my man, Ty. He's right. I don't know if I agree with his reasoning all the way, but he's technically right. I've always been saying the system, this team wasn't built for Jalen Brunson. It's clearly the team wasn't built for Jalen Brunson. He needs a Nembhard next to him. A Nembhard that could bring up the ball, handle, set it up, and let the brother come off screens. Let me see. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give my man Rocket. What's good, Rock?
Hey, what's going on, K, man?
Hey, man. Man, we still cooking with hot grease, even though we lost and we got cooked. Let's go. What say you, man?
Feel bad for you. You lost twice today.
Man, I'm probably gonna lose 3 times, and I'm losing in fantasy, man. This is the most ridiculous day I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, it's crazy, man.
I just turned on the program. The last person I heard was Ty.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I got it now.
You want a question? I got a question. You want to know the question?
Okay. What's the question? Because I got an answer. I got 2 answers.
What is the biggest loss tonight? The biggest loss? Was it the game or is it other things? What is the real loss tonight? Yeah, we lost to the OKC. I'm not saying, don't think I'm excusing that, but what is the real loss according to you?
What's the biggest loss? The biggest loss is, for me, it is the secret. The beating that team is right in front of everybody's face, and no one knows how to do it, or people won't acquiesce to them. So what has to be done?
You talking about the OKC? People don't know they know it or they see it, but they don't do it.
Yes, it's plain as day.
And what is that?
Is what I've been saying from the beginning of the season. One, Jalen Brunson is stubborn, and 2, he was doing this thing. Cat was doing his thing. I got 3 words.
Was doing his thing.
Yeah, Cat did his thing.
If you say so.
Yeah, he did his thing. He had a stretch where he did his thing, and it showed me that if he really goes into it, those big men on that team can't stop him. Only got 3 words: pick and roll, roll and pick. Why those 2 don't do that? They're a 1-2 punch. It could be like Stockton and Karl Malone. They both was doing their thing tonight, but it wasn't a continuous, and they wasn't linking up on pick and rolls, which they never do. And I don't understand for the life of me why they don't execute it. It's a very flexible team. You have many
I,
ways and many styles you could defeat your opponent, and that's the
right.
way to beat this OKC team.
I really quick. I think part of the reason is because they were trying to put Hartenstein and SGA in pick and roll, and Williams was guarding Towns, and I don't think they wanted that switch for whatever reason. But I hear you though. Yeah, I hear you. And Caruso was guarding Towns too, so that's another way to prevent the pick and roll because you don't want Caruso to switch on Brunson. So you run
Yeah,
the
but
pick and roll, and now Caruso switches. You
so
see the
then,
logic?
yeah, I got you. But if that don't work, you throw it in the cat because nobody's dealing with cat. And it like I said, their big man can't handle cat when cat goes to work, man. I seen it. I seen it, and it's all about confidence, man. This happens too often. Cat will get a few baskets and they'll go away from him, and then he gets cold for whatever reason. We the only team that don't ride our hot hand unless it's Jalen.
Mm. I hear you. I just feel like Cat wasn't aggressive. Cat wasn't looking for the ball. He wasn't demanding the ball. He wasn't commanding the ball. He wasn't making himself a target. That's what Tracy McGrady was saying. Like, yo, you got to make yourself felt. Give him a angle to pass the ball to you. You can't say Cat was doing that earlier in the game. He started to do better towards that middle part, whatever. But yeah, I agree though. Like they can't guard Cat, and that's why they trap him. But go ahead.
I get you what you're saying, but if he makes himself available on certain angles, are they really going to get it to him? Because I've seen him before make himself available, and he wasn't called for the ball, and he's not vocal, and he's not a demonstrative player.
Right.
So as a point guard or a guard, it's up to Jalen to recognize what's going to work and then instill confidence in his big man.
Hold on. Me and you, we know the game, right? You don't think Mike Brown and those guys in the bench, they don't know that? What stock do you give to them? They're the ones that's calling the goddamn plays. Why didn't they pull Brunson to the side and say, listen, I need you to get Cat the goddamn ball. You're not doing that. Why don't they say that?
That's a good question, man. I really like to know that because maybe he's so stuck in his head or on his system working that he doesn't want to stray away from it. But guess what?
Okay.
If you fight a particular way, and then the opponent studies that, and then that's not working, you gotta have different styles.
Right.
You remember that? Oh, you used to watch Shaw Brother Kung Fu flicks?
Yes, back in the day, hell yeah.
One of my favorite ones, right? Dude, he wanted to fight this guy, the barmaid guy with the beard, the long white beard and the hair. He used to go up to the temple, keep fighting this dude every summer, trying to get nicer. I think he killed his teacher or something like that.
Right.
So he said, I'm tired of playing. And he come home and the wife would talk to him, why don't you learn my style? And maybe it'll help him. And he was like, he's too proud. So anyway, the dude, barmaid, said, okay, I'm tired. I'm done. We're not playing this game no more. Kills him, right?
Right.
So guess what? The son finds pieces of his style, learns that, blends it with his mom's, goes there and kick this guy's ass and kill him. You remember that one?
Man, listen, man. It's a lot. I probably do, but it's a lot, man. I appreciate you though, Rock. Big time.
Okay, bro. All right.
Thank you, family. All right. I hear what he's saying. It's just, I don't know, man. I just feel like this is just not the unit, man. Like it's either they're not being coached right or it's just a lot, man. The collaboration, man. You know, maybe it's just too much stock on a team in their first year. What's going on, Randall?
Hey, what's up, Karan?
Hey, man, nothing much. I mean, tough game. Tough day for me, man. I'm just taking too many goddamn losses today, man. I'm just, yeah, man. I'm just going through it, man. What say you? What was your thoughts about this game?
Cat got to demand the ball more. He got to.
Why you don't think they force it to get it to him? Why you don't think they do that? Like, yo, we just gonna force it to him.
I don't know, but
Okay.
And also, I'm trying to understand why Diarra should have got more minutes.
That's a mystery, bro. It's not a mystery. because I told y'all we got a big problem. And so they were going to replace Mo Diawara with Deuce McBride into the lineup. That was the plan. So what was the biggest loss to you of tonight? Was it the game? Was it other facets? What would you say was the biggest loss tonight?
What was the biggest reason why the Knicks lost?
No, like what was the biggest thing the Knicks lost tonight? Because they lost some things. I think we might have lost sight to that second seed. Kiss that goodbye.
Yeah.
But yeah, bye-bye second seed. Yeah, you're not getting it. Sorry.
And especially if we keep losing on this road trip, which is we got a back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday night.
No, I think the back-to-back is next week. We got Houston on Tuesday, then Chicago on Friday. I don't think there's a back-to-back. Hold on, let me just double check, make sure I'm on point.
Memphis after Houston.
We do?
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not tripping. We got Memphis after. Oh, snap, we do got oh, damn. Yeah, we cooked. Damn, I forgot to add that to my schedule. I gotta add that. Damn. I don't know, y'all.
Early today, we got a back-to-back.
I know. You know what it is? I have a big-ass calendar.
I thought the Memphis game was on Friday night.
Now, it would mess me up. I got a big-ass calendar, and I dead-ass thought we had 2 days off. I got to fix that. Damn, I got to fix that. And I was going to do a war room that night. It's all good. That's going to be tough, man. Back-to-back. You know Mitch ain't going to play? Damn. I don't know, man. Well, the good thing is Memphis is trash, so.
Play the Memphis game.
Who?
I'm assuming he's not going to play in the Memphis game.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, he probably won't play in the Memphis game. Damn, though. I forgot about that Memphis game. Eesh. I got to do double the work now. I got to do scouting for Memphis and Houston. Damn.
That's the final game of the road trip. After Memphis, we go back to the Garden.
Wow.
10 seconds.
Well, Randall, man, I appreciate you, family. And I'll be back tomorrow, family. Big time.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Salute.
All right.
That's my man, Randall. Damn, yo, I'm glad he said that. I got to correct my calendar, bro. Thinking I had Wednesday to do another show. I got to do scouting for the weak-ass Memphis Grizzlies, man. I really don't like scouting weak-ass teams. Because I put all my effort into it, and then what is this? By the way, if you want to do hold up, let me just make sure I'm good on the supers. All right, hold on. Before I take any more calls, let's continue to smash that like button. My man AP, he says, didn't that's the player's fault if they haven't figured it out by now. You know what? That is a good point, AP. And like, what as we continue to get those likes up, I'm gonna take more calls. All right, smash that like button. I'm beginning to think that there's no way that we're smarter than the coaching staff, because they should see the things that we see. But the better point is what AP just said. You know, maybe it's the players' fault. They're not, you know, at some point, when do we say like, well, they just don't get it? When do we just say that? When do we just say, yo, man, these players, they're just not capable of figuring it out. And because they're not capable of figuring it out, we need to put them all in a nice little package and send them to Milwaukee and go get that man Giannis Antetokounmpo. Because guess what? He is not only just the answer, but he will figure it out. By the way, thank you, AP, on that super. I hear you and I agree with you. If you want to call back, all you have to do is send in a donation, just to let you guys know. That's the rules. You want to call back, you send in a super, or you can send in a Cash App or a Linktree, and I'll get you right back on the line. All right. And 646-995-8389. Spoke to Randall. Let's see who else I missed. Okay, let's see if this person. I am doing callbacks as well. If I miss your call, I will call back. All right. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion.
Hello.
Hey, Force, what's going on, man? Tough night. What say you?
It's a tough night, brother. I think Mike Brown might have cost us this one. You know?
Man. He plays a role.
He plays a role in this, you know. I think he cost us this game. You know what I mean? He gets used to, like Tibbs, play with certain guys. Diawara needs to be playing. At 6'9", he needs to be playing. And he took Cat out when Cat was cooking. The problem that Mike Brown doesn't understand is how Townsend is built. Last week when he called him out, I knew Townsend was going to be slow getting to the game. His confidence, you know what I mean? Like, you can't put him on blast. Like, the Knicks, we should keep everything in-house. That does not work for Towns. You feel me?
Right.
You know, so
I agree.
Towns started off slow. We probably won't get the number 2 seed. And, you know, I don't know how much cap space we got. I hope we can get Giannis. But right now, he cost us this game. He goes back to like Tom Thibodeau, only playing certain guys. Diawara's been cooking. Point. And they were playing small ball. You can't play the double big lineup when Towns can't move his feet. You know? Diawara should be in that 4th spot. You know?
Thank you. I said that earlier on the preview show.
You know,
Put
you was right. You had
there.
on. Diawara needs to be out there playing. And when we playing young athletic dudes, he's got to let some of them young horses play. He got to let some of them young boys play. You know, and Brunson can't do it by himself. You know? He can't do it by himself.
Right.
You know, so if you know how you're the leader of your team, you should know by now, not that you can't. Towns easily checks out, bro. So don't put him on blast if we're trying to win. Because right now, I'm having a little disconfidence in Mike Brown. I know we want to fire another coach back to back. But come on, my man. If we don't get the number 2 seed, that might be going. And what if we go out in the first round of the playoffs? And I think the pickup we need, if we get honest, is Alonzo Ball, a tall point guard that can bring the ball up with Brunson. That would move Brunson to the 2. Alonzo Ball, he learned his 3-pointer. He was cooking, but he's like 6'6". 6'6". Brunson don't need the ball all the time.
How would you feel about Nembhard from Indiana? I like Nembhard.
I like Nembhard too, but Nembhard might be a little bit short too. He plays defense and he's feisty, and he gets buckets against Brunson. I don't think he don't like Brunson. He go off every time he checks the face.
He's 6'5" though. He's 6'5".
Oh,
I think that's a good
6'5". Okay, yeah, I'll take that. We need somebody else that can bring the ball up and distribute and move Brunson to the 2. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that.
Your client played well tonight. Bridges played well tonight. I'm gonna give you big ups on that. Bridges played good. I think Mike Brown, he tried to overthink the situation, and that cost us. You know, we were right there. We were right there. And just don't overcook. Don't overthink it. Keep it simple. You know. And if we don't pick up something right now, this West Coast trip, we're gonna be in trouble, bro. We are gonna be in trouble.
Damn. Man, I appreciate you, Force.
I appreciate you too. And I'm telling you, the Knicks gonna be the death of me, son. Okay, they try.
Yo, Force. Listen, man, I almost had triple bypass surgery. Duke lost. I'm getting cooked in fantasy.
I saw that Duke loss. And then the Knicks. Know? And the Knicks, man. But hey, man,
I'm actually the least mad at the Knicks, Force. But I appreciate you though, family.
Yeah, man. Good looking out, bro. I got you.
All right, no doubt. Boy. Yo, I'm actually the least mad at the Knicks. Like, seriously. Like I kind of figured we were going to lose. Yo, even Boston called up early. He was like, wait a minute, where's your confidence? You do that? I'm like, yo, honestly, I don't know what the hell Knicks team going to show up. I'm the objective fan. I'm not the delusional Knicks fan. Yeah, we going to win tonight. I watched OKC. They were 9-1 in their last 10 games, 5-0 at home. Yeah, I just couldn't. I didn't know. But I think my man Ty is triggered. I think he's triggered. Let me get my brother back on the line. Let me just, because I seen that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. We got 2 triggers. Hold on. But let me see if Ty want to get back on. All right. Let's see if he wants to get back on. 646-995-8389. Damn, I got like 5 text messages I didn't even look at. What's
Hello?
good, man? I see you was triggered again, man. What's up, brother?
No. That was
You
I
good?
sent you a message. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just watching the
Okay.
show. That was just
All
for
right.
you, fam. Yeah.
You said they might try to devalue Cat. And okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking it's just all right. I got you.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you,
I
family.
was just saying.
I'ma respond to
giving him the
that.
ball. Yeah, that's for you to respond to, because I think they're doing something to Cat. All right, bro. All right.
Thank you. So that's my man. He sent in the Cash App like a super. He was saying for they might be trying to devalue Cat for Giannis. They might be trying to devalue Cat for Giannis. But how would that? Oh wait, is it so that way? So you saying so that way they won't have to trade Cat, trade somebody else. Got you. I got you. I get you. That could be the play. But listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Only if Paolo Banchero, if the Magic are willing to trade Paolo, and then you say, all right, we'll send Towns to Orlando, because I don't think the Bucks want Towns. But if they're willing to take Paolo, if they're willing to trade Paolo for Towns, now Towns could be in the deal. But I hear you though. That's a slick ass play. Hold on. I know the lines are jammed, but I got to get to my man rocking ATL. He also had a call back. All right, 646-995. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to the calls. I got you. I see you in the queue, and I go by the order when people call as well. Let's see what my man Rock wants to say. What's good,
Okay.
Rock? You said you had one last thought. Where we going?
Yeah. You know what? Back to what you were saying before. About
Yeah.
Orlando. You know what? Normally I dismiss it because I'm gonna say, what else is it? What else is there besides Disney? There's nothing else going on in Orlando.
Right. Of course.
But far as flying back and forth to Greece, Hartsfield Airport, which is in Atlanta, is the busiest airport in the world, and it is an international airport. A lot of times when flights are leaving this country to go international, they do stop here. So they gave me cause for pause, but I still like to think that he's New York bound, regardless if his mom's like staying in Florida.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, it's another player in the game with young talent. And I heard they were trying to move Paolo, so you just never know.
Yeah, but he's gonna make less money if he goes there than as opposed to all the money he could accumulate in New York.
No, that's a fact. That's why I'm thinking it could be a 3-team deal. They take Towns, we take Giannis and Bobby Portis. That's where my mind is right now.
And your last call, I'm with him. Before I mentioned Lonzo Ball as someone who could bring the ball up and he plays defense and they get 3-point shot. The only thing is he's injury prone.
Yeah, I like Nembhard, man. I know we're not gonna get him, but I like Nembhard.
Oh, no way.
I feel like Nembhard.
They ain't gonna get him. No way. But you know what? I'm willing to say this, man. I'm really looking forward to if Giannis comes because you need somebody who's passionate on the floor. I think the captain most of the time is a little bit too laid back. He don't play with that fire. I think he like to lead by example, but a lot of people they need that fire, somebody to get in their face. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to be encouraging. And I think Giannis is that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Rock on the super. On the Cash App. I appreciate that.
Okay, no problem.
Big time. All right, so that's my man on the call back. Big time salute to my man CW Flash. He says, remember to like, share the live stream. Definitely like, share, like. All right, definitely share too. I like that. And also, hype the video. I never say that. Hype the video. I always forget to say that. That's it, for the people that's listening to the replay. Hype it. Get it, boost it up, I think. I think that's what hype is. YouTube always got a new feature they always added. And also subscribe, all right? I'm getting back to these phone lines. There's a lot of people calling. but they got a lot to say. I'm still trying to process what happened. But definitely subscribe. This is the analytics. Help us close the gap. Bam. If you're not subscribed, I do this twice a day, every day, whether it's game day or not. I just found out we got a game on Wednesday. Damn. All right. Let me get back to the phone lines. Hold on. Where's the brother that just sent me a... Okay, yeah. I got to get my man Juan. Get my man Juan in the building. And then I'm going in order. So if I missed your call, I'm going to get you. What's going on? Juan, Carolina, in the building. What's up?
Yeah.
Did we lose you? Are you there, Juan? Can you hear me? I'm still connected. Okay, I'm good. I'm in the internet. Hold on, Juan. Call back, Juan. I'm not sure what happened to his line. I'm gonna try him one more time. One more time. I did. Yo, D, I'm coming to you next. Six 646-995-8389.
Wi-Fi wireless subscribe.
All right. Juan, you got to try to get back. I'm not sure what's going on with your internet. Got my man D from LA. Uh-oh, D from Los Angeles. What's going on, family?
As I said, any loss, I'm blaming Mike Brown.
You blame me? I know.
Any loss. I do want to say, for the caller that stated that it's possible that they're lowering Karl Anthony Towns' value for Giannis trade, that makes some kind of sense. But if that is the case, Karl Anthony Towns needs to fire his agent yesterday. Because,
damn.
Yeah, fire him. Because there's no way you're going to accept devaluing yourself for the sake of another franchise or another player. You're the star. You're number 1 overall draft pick. When you were born, Giannis didn't exist. He's not gonna he has nothing to do with you. So you better fight for yourself. But I say all that to say this. At one point, if you're not in the Discord, go join the Discord because we talk all the time. We're talking throughout the game, and I think it was like the beginning of the fourth quarter. Everybody in OKC had more field goal attempts than Karl Anthony Towns. Everybody, excluding Alex Caruso, who had 2 field goals like Karl Anthony Towns. This is not new to Karl Anthony Towns, and I don't want to single him out, but I just have to today. Right, he did a lot of great stuff on the boards. He went crazy,
of course.
And at the end of the game, he started showing up. But I think we got to remember, though, I think we've accepted mediocrity from Karl Anthony Towns. Like we've accepted not thinking of him in the lights of Giannis and Jokic and the bigs in the league. Like we've just accepted, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's Cat. Is Cat closer to Dirk or Hartenstein, like the German bros? Which one are you? Because we pay you $50 million. You know what I mean? We pay you a lot of money. Shout out to your boy. Your client showed up today. I ain't gonna front. Your client did his thing. He did his thing, and he may not be the loudest in the room, but he consistently does a lot. You know what I mean? So give him credit for that. Brunson did his thing, but it's just we've accepted Karl Anthony Towns we've just accepted mediocrity, and it's not going to sit right. You know what I'm saying? You can't have Jalen Brunson putting up 30. And I mentioned this in the chat, and I think folks thought I was joking. It's crazy that we have a Jalen Brunson who can put up 30, and we don't even feel like anything happened. I don't think folks, you know what I'm saying?
People saying he's not a superstar, right?
Bro, I don't think folks remember what putting up 30 is.
That's against the number 1 defense on efficient shooting. Yeah, he's
in the paint with his footwork, looking like a big. He's like 6 feet. I think folks, we're taking it for granted. Remember when he came from Dallas, he was quote unquote overpaid. This dude drops 30, and it's like nothing happened. We move on, but that's something to really, really highlight. But again, I still blame Mike Brown because a lot of stuff that he did. But Karl Anthony Towns, bro, we need you, dog. We need more than this, bro. This is crazy. More. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. Shout out to OG too. He did his thing. But damn, this one is like, this
This one just thinks because we got in our own
Hold
way.
on, was that some sarcasm for OG? He did
I
his
mean,
thing.
I mean, he shows up sometimes. It's OG, you know what I'm saying? But at least
Okay.
he's not like a blank nothing, like Karl Anthony Towns.
Right,
Oh,
yeah, I
God.
got you.
Oh my God!
Because OG
Guys,
at least had field goal attempts, right? He had field
at
goal attempts
least
early.
go eight.
Right.
SGA bricked like what? He was like 4 for 17 at one point. But at least try, bro.
Right.
Two
That's
field goal attempts by the third quarter. Come on,
That's wild.
dog.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, no, that's wild. That's wild.
That's insane. But anyway, next we do got that double up this week coming up. So
Damn. Yo, you know what's crazy? I had it off on my schedule up there. I didn't
we're
even
not
have
even
it up
looking
there,
at that
bro.
game. And it's
I
not
know.
your fault. I
That's
blame
true.
the NBA. I blame the NBA. We're looking past a lot of games because tanking. But it is what it is, though, man. We need to step up. All good.
100%.
No doubt.
100%. Thank you,
Yeah.
family. It's my man D from LA. He's the one that created the trigger soundbite. All right. Hold on. Let me see if my man Juan. Okay, there you go. Let's see if you're ready. Juan, are you there? We can't hear you, Juan. I'm not sure what's up with this brother's line. I don't know, man. Your reception is not good. I got to get my man Big Brooklyn back in the building. I'm not sure who this is. I'm going to try calling it back. If I miss your call, I'm calling you back. So I think this might be a first-time caller that called me from this other number because I don't recognize it. Hopefully King is there. Big Brooklyn in the building. I know it's late, too. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. Try this guy right here. See if they answer. 646-995-8389. Okay. Straight to voicemails. All right. I did my part. I want to say this too. Hold on. Did we get another call back? Hold up. Hold up. Man, I might be triggered tonight. Did we get one? Oh, man. By the way, I got a debate with the Brooklyn Spurs fan. He sent in a donation. Oh, God. And he's calling at the same time. Hey, Bronzeville, what's up, man? Bronzeville, are we there?
Yes, man. I mean,
What's going on, man? Turn down that background, man. Oh, Lord. Where we go? I see you sent this something. Where we going?
let's go. What?
I ain't gonna lie.
First of all, I mean,
Damn. Come on, man.
I have
Come
to
on.
burn my jerseys, man. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
You
my
guys-
God.
You guys, man, listen. But you know, I did call out a few of those things to you earlier when I called it. I told
Okay.
you the Knicks. When they came back in the first half, they played the double big.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
They played the double big lineup. If you look throughout the game, OKC had trouble. They have trouble with size. They're a smaller team. Chet is a wimp. I mean, so they stay. But you guys don't have the personnel for it, man. I think this game exposed y'all one of your other problems. You guys don't have a secondary playmaker that's consistent. So once you lock down Brunson, there's nobody else that you can say night in and night out is going to give you 5 assists. And that connected piece is important when you play against top tier defenses.
So you wouldn't count Josh Hart? You wouldn't count Josh Hart because he gives you 5 assists. But
I would count Josh Hart in a sense, but there's playmaking and there's assists. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's a guy who just
I got you.
throughout the game will get some assists. But I mean somebody who you can consistently say I'm gonna run the offense through in a second.
Like a Nîmes, right? Like a Nîmes.
Well, you'd love Nîmes. He got a little brother too. Maybe I should get him. He plays for some.
Nah, he's too little though. The little one is. I like him though. He played just like him. He's like Kenny Ryu, but he's just too short. He's too small. Yeah, he's too small.
Yeah, man. And then the other thing is, you guys. I don't understand why. If you have Cat, right? Forget about all of his weaknesses. Whether you like Cat or not, I happen to be somebody who doesn't. but he's one of the top, let's say, 5 best 3-point shooting big men in the history of basketball.
He's the best. He's the best.
Well, let's say he's the best. Whatever. I don't want to give him that much credit, but
he is. But go ahead.
But at least once or twice a game, why not at least use that to scare the defense, or at least keep them honest? Cat, it's like they don't run any plays. I didn't see one 3-point play ran for him today, which
Good
to
point.
me, it drives me. I mean, I'm not a Knicks fan, but it's like, hold on, I thought Cat. What happened? There was a period of time when Cat was shooting 53s. It was too much, right? And I know there needs to be a balance, but not one. That's ridiculous. That's crazy, you know. And I think Mike Brown, as much as he's a former Spur, and I think that's the best thing y'all got going for y'all, he has a little Spur dust on him. Maybe y'all can get some of that on y'all, but he still coaches like he did when he coached for Cleveland. It was his weakness. Then when the Spurs beat the Cavaliers when he was coaching LeBron James, he has one problem, and he still has it up to today. He has a tendency of sticking to the script too much. When he comes in with a game plan, he doesn't adjust. Like he has a game plan, he doesn't change. He's in game. And by the fourth quarter, OKC just, I don't know, they just switched personnel a little. AJ Mitchell got a little more running time. They spaced it out.
Oh, he killed us.
Yeah, but that's what he does. He's. But you guys had a good defense for him. Whichcomb played him well. I think at some point, not throughout the game, but they let him loose a lot. But you guys, I think you contained him in the second half. You guys did a better job on him, but the Knicks, man, disappointment. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if y'all get past the second round. I'm being honest with you, man, because I think what's scary is that Detroit has a more physical style of defense than these guys, and a more physical brand of defense, and I don't see how y'all gonna free up enough throughout that series to consistently get secondary offense, especially because Whitcomb is not getting. They're not gonna out hustle Detroit on the boards like that every night, so you don't even have that advantage. And I don't know, y'all gotta. I don't know. What did you get from this game? Because
Well, I mean, Detroit ain't got no experience. Like y'all ain't got no experience. So I think both of y'all gonna get cooked in the playoffs, probably in the second round. But yeah, y'all don't got no experience either, man. Like y'all acting like y'all been here before. You can slow down, young Tiger. You have not. You haven't been.
When you walk through that Spurs gym, you see Tim Duncan, you see David Robinson.
Nah, it's different, dog.
Guess who else coaches on that? Guess who else is part of that organization? Greg Popov's still around, right? And then here's the other
different,
part.
man.
No. You forget the coaching staff, right? We have Carlos Williamson. We have our second lead assistant coach is from Dallas. He went to the playoffs 3 straight years in the West, so he's coached against all these teams in the playoffs. So I mean, when people talk about this experience, we have two people that won rings: Luke Cornett and what you call him, Harrison Barnes. I don't understand when people say we don't have any experience. Wemby has a silver medal.
Harrison Barnes in your rotation?
Doesn't matter. He's there.
Come on. All right, listen, I'm gonna save it for the debate.
Yeah, let's save that part for the debate.
Yeah, let's save the part for the debate.
All I gotta say is that, man, you guys, you should be. You guys should be not ashamed, but I don't even know why you'd want to debate against a Spur powerhouse.
Oh, it's going to be a debate.
I don't see what point you have. The Knicks are
I got the questions. I'm going to send you the questions.
I was going to send me the questions, send me the format. None of it. You can rig it. You can bring 50
Knicks
fans
rigs
with you. Yeah, you can rig it. Bring 50 Knicks fans with you.
Nah, I don't need 50 Knicks fans.
All I'm doing is wearing my Ginobili jersey. And I'm going to get busy on you guys, man. That's it.
All right. Well, listen, Brooklyn Spurs fan, I appreciate you. And condolences again for your loss, family.
Oh, no,
I'll holler at you.
I appreciate it, man. And then my condolences on you. You guys lost tonight, too.
Ah, come on. Stop. All right, man. Bye. All right. That's it. You doing too much. All right. Get him out of here. All right. Hold on. Let me see if Cleo is there. By the way, Ty, I see you, Ty. I got you. We got another trigger in a second. I'm gonna get my man Ty back up there. Juan, I'm not sure what's going on with your phone, brother. We tried 3 times. I'm gonna try you again. Cleo, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing today?
Cleo, I had the trifecta. I'm getting killed in fantasy. I got killed with Duke, and then I got killed with the Knicks. And to be honest, I'm least mad with the Knicks. But what say you? Oh my God.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. The Knicks, I'm not surprised they lost today. You know, I was hoping, but I'm not surprised. You know, I just believe that we need to get Giannis because I feel like this team doesn't have leadership.
I'm with you on the Giannis. You talking my language when you talk Giannis. Let's go.
Yeah. I feel like this team lacks leadership. And I feel like once we get Giannis, he'll be a better leader for the team. We don't, and honestly, the one guy that called, I agree with him. We don't have a number 2.
Right.
I can't really say Cat is a number 2. I don't agree with that.
Hold on, Cleo. Don't say nothing, but you remember what we talked about on the Members Only show, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Big time salute to all the channel members. This is why y'all need to join the channel. Cleo, she always tells me, you got to promote the membership. Y'all got to join. We got a show called Members Only Sunday. It's lit. And we're going to start taking calls next week. But yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
I just feel like this team is, I don't know, they're missing a number 2, honestly speaking. I just, oh my God, this team disappoints me so much. And I'm like, okay, so we got like 4 or 5 games left, or maybe 6. Are we even going to get to 51 games? Like win 51 games? Are we even going to?
I would hope. I would hope, Cleo. Come on. We can't be that bad. We can't be that. Come on, Cleo.
mean,
Don't tell me that. We can't get 3.
Honestly speaking, I think we put too much, like, oh, we got to win a championship this year. We got to win a championship this year.
Good point.
It's too much pressure on this team, honestly speaking. And I think, like, we thinking, like, okay, well, they got to win a championship. But I just don't think they're ready.
I like that.
They're ready. You know, I just don't think they're ready. And why are we putting all this pressure? Like, it has to be this year. Why does it have to be this year? Because why? I mean, can you answer that question for me? Why does it have to be?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you, Cleo. I think what you just said was so profound, right? And there's a lot of problems. The first problem is this is New York City. You don't got time. No one's giving you time to figure it out. The first thing we got to realize, this is New York City. We need it now, God damn it. We ain't trying to wait, you know? And another thing too, more seriously than just that, we've been waiting 50 plus years. And the people are fed up. And then Leon Rose, here's the real reason though. Leon Rose said our singular focus is to win a championship. I am holding him to that. So now, bringing it back to you, we're putting a lot of pressure on a situation that probably needs a year to marinate.
Yeah.
And we're not giving it that year. We never do.
And then you got to think, thank you. And then you got to think, you put McBride out there for what? It's like, why didn't we just wait till the playoffs to start this guy? Like, why did we put him out there with the champs? Like, this is OKC. They're the champs. Let's keep it real. They're the champs right now. So why did we put him out there with this, you know, caliber of players? I felt like maybe we should put him in there when we play, you know, maybe the Hawks or maybe
Chicago. Chicago would have been the greatest game to start, man. Let that man relax. Get a little bit more weekend, get another weekend, and then bring him out, man. Come on.
Bad coaching on that. Like now, we don't even know how. Do you even know how long he's going to be out?
I got the quote from Ian Begley. I was going to get to that, but Ian Begley just said that you know, he's doubtful to return. This is the latest that we got now, unless something else came out. They said he was doubtful to return and is being evaluated. And he wouldn't return to the. Well, he was doubtful, but then they said he wasn't coming back. But we didn't get no other news unless news came out while I was live. But I didn't get no other news at the time after the game. So
See, bad coaching. You know, it's like poor decisions, and I just think this, like you said, Leon Rose said that we were going to get a ring this year. We got to get a ring this year. I just think that this team's not ready for that right now. Like we got, I mean, think about it. Like
10
we got.
seconds.
I'm on the clock.
Yeah, we on the clock. We got a lot of callers tonight. I appreciate you, Cleo.
Yeah, I just don't think that this team is ready for all of that. I think maybe we need to regroup again and get rid of some people. Like bring Giannis in here, get rid of Cat, get rid of McBride. I mean, not McBride, but McHale. Sorry, I know that's your client, but get rid of him.
No, he got to go. Hey, whoa, anybody can go, Cleo. But I appreciate you though, Cleo.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Big time salute.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
You as well. All right, that's OKF Nation. Oh, by the way, she's OKF Nation. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad. She's okay, but I did give her more time. I just remember she was OKF Nation Plus. My bad, Cleo. Damn, I was thrown off. But I did give her more time. Smash that like button as well. And oh yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. So any thoughts on McBride? So yeah, we kind of covered that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And Ty, I'm coming to you. Give me 2 seconds. Any thoughts on McBride? I think that's the biggest loss tonight. I think we lost Deuce McBride. Were you guys there when I did the show on which I think was that members only, was that regular? Anyway, I did a show talking about sports hernias. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a sports hernia is a serious injury. It's not a regular hernia. And usually you take, I can't remember the time frame off the top of the head, but way longer than the time that he missed now. So my question is, why did we play him tonight? When, if you look at the usual timeline for hernias, and you can't tell me he didn't hurt it because he was holding his groin area. And he went to the locker room, and I don't think we ever seen him again. That's why I love MSG, because, NBC ain't going to give you that Knicks feel. They're not going to give it to you. But that was the biggest loss of the night, AP. And my man LD said, "Dear Bucks, no more playoffs." Buck, send him. And really quickly, I know we talk, Giannis is always going to be a segue on this channel. Not because of me. People think that I'm always talking about Giannis. I do talk about Giannis a lot, but a lot of times the people, they want to talk about Giannis. I'm going to say this. It's just a matter of who. And do the Orlando Magic want to get in the deal and send Paolo to the Bucks? Because that would make our lives a lot easier. Paolo goes to the Bucks, Towns goes to the Magic, and Bridges can go, to the Bucks too. And now we probably don't have to trade much picks. I still send the guy there. I don't give a damn. I'm getting Giannis. If I could get Giannis and Bobby Portis, I'm good. Okay? But big time salute to everybody in the chat. Miss Cleo, I did give you more time for the record. So I didn't just give you the standard 3 minutes. And I think you do get no clock status, Miss Cleo. So don't think I forgot that. But tonight we do got a lot of callers. And if you just a troll in the chat, man, just go to sleep, dog. We talking basketball, man. See, we not ducking and hiding behind a loss, so to speak. Hold on. Okay. Let me get my man Ty in the building really quickly. Then I'm gonna get back to the queue. Once again, if I miss your call, I am doing callbacks. All right. What's up, Ty? You. Oh, damn! I thought he answered. I got fooled by the ring. I got fooled by the ring. What's going on, Ty?
Hey, yo, man. Listen, man. Yeah, I'm
Who
listening.
triggered you, man? Who triggered you? Was that
All right.
Bronzeville guy?
Yeah, the Brooklyn dude with the Spurs. Like, my man, I don't know what's up with him, man. He's still living in the past because Wemby ain't do nothing yet, and it's mighty ironic how they always getting these #1 picks. But we'll leave that alone for another conversation. But you know, but as far as Brunson, bro, Karan, I know your man called D from out here with me. He in LA.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all talk. Brunson is not a superstar, fam. Karan, he not. See, y'all talking about 30. There's so many players on different teams that are getting 30, man. But when you played against, you said it yourself. We played against one of the #1 defenses, right?
Yeah.
30 ain't good enough for them then. That's when Brunson got to get 40. And he was doing that last year. Remember, he was captain clutch. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing. We don't want to. Why you think, well, I forget the lady who called up right before this, and she was saying she kind of really didn't think that we would win. Why is that? Because subconsciously we know we don't got enough. And that's the problem with New York. We notice already. We know we don't got a superstar. When we got Cat, we like, damn, I hope he steps up. We got Brunson. We were still skeptical with Brunson. Brunson had to go on a tear for us to get to trust. And then we go and change Tom Thibodeau for a coach who won Coach of the Year for teams that was unexpected to even make the playoffs or do good. So Mike Brown didn't really prove himself no way. He was a catalyst. The Warriors. He ended up inheriting that position over there in Cleveland. Then he got that, in Sacramento. So Mike Brown didn't really prove nothing, man. He didn't prove anything. And we had the nerve to get him to represent the Knicks when we in a prime position to actually contend, be perennial contenders. We gonna get Mike Brown to do that?
So besides Mark Jackson, who would you got?
Mark Jackson. I'm a double down on that.
You can't. Can't do Mark.
Okay, you can't do Mark? Then you know, see, that's common sense. You got Sam Cassell sitting over there. I don't know why he's doing that to Sammy. I don't know why they're doing that to Sam Cassell. You got who's the other one I love, man? He's been on the bench for years. We got to get somebody.
You don't like Malone from Denver?
Yeah. I need a New York person over here, though, man. We need a New York person, somebody who gonna really get in that face. Like New York, what everybody say about us, we blunt and all of that. We need that to represent us, man. We need that. You can say what you want to say about Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, he had a lot of flaws and all of that, but he would cuss them refs out. He would cuss the refs. I don't know, and I can't say he would cuss him out, but he wouldn't do what Mike doing. Mike sit there smiling, hee-haw, laughing, sitting up there, and then like he bipolar. Then he want to snap tonight for the first time in the whole season. Like, bro, what are you doing? You're confusing. You don't know how to run a team. You got 2 All-Stars on your team. You can't get either one of them 30. Brunson and Cash should be averaging 25-plus points per game easily. We're not going nowhere this year, Karan. We're not going nowhere this year. We're not. Listen, bro, we'd be lucky to get out the first round. Stop playing with Charlotte. You don't want to play Atlanta. You don't want to play Philly. You don't want to play Cleveland. You don't want to play Boston. You don't want to play Detroit. Man, damn, who the hell we can play then? We going home, bro. Going home. And look, we got to own up to it. But as far as the Detroit fans, they're trash. They're going to go home with us. We all going to be on the boat together.
You got to go home too.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I disagree with that. I think we could win. Bro, OKC's the best. They're the best team in the league.
No, they're not, bro. No, they're the best team in the league, fam.
Who better than OKC?
Bro, I put my money with the Lakers versus them. If the Lakers play healthy like they went on that stretch and they play that way,
I could see that.
With AR-15 in them, I think the Lakers are the dark horse over there in the West, outside of Wemby and them, and over here in the East, we the dark horse. If we get it
I
right,
think Minnesota. I think Minnesota could beat them.
no. Well, beat who? Beat who?
Any one of them.
Nah. Ant-Man got an issue. Ant-Man got
What's
an
that?
issue because see, he wants to win, but he don't know how to play with Julius. He don't know how to play with Julius.
Okay.
That's why he goes on his tears, and it's just like Ant-Man. And when you got two All-Stars over there, but for whatever reason, they can't click it right. But when you get a team like Boston that got a system, OKC that got a system, when they superstars go down, the players that come in a position start scoring points like the person that belongs there.
I got you.
You can't make it up, Karan. I'm out of here, bro. You can't
I hear you.
Bro,
we disagree on that, but I hear you. I get it. Bro, I get what you're saying.
Listen.
You're not crazy for your thoughts.
Okay. All right. That's all I want to know. Because Brunson's not a superstar. He's an all-star.
I halfway agree with that.
If you give Brunson a system, he can go to superstar status. But currently constructed right now?
Right. I agree with that. See, that part I agree with.
Yeah. He ain't going to do it. But he got all the tools to do it.
Right.
Nobody can stop Brunson one-on-one in the league. Nobody.
That's a fact.
Nobody.
100%.
So how do you not put a perfect system around him? Hell, run the damn triangle offense over there with Steve Kerr and them. Anything. He wants some Steph Curry shit anyway. He's just more physical and playing the paint more. Anyway, I'm out of here, man.
I hear you, Ty. I hear you. Listen, you're not completely off. I hear you, man. Thank you, Ty, for your support, man. Seriously. All right. Let me get my man Anton in the building. And then Juan, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna try you one last time, Juan. Continue smashing that like button, though, and keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. Let's see if Anton answers. If not, we're gonna move forward. Yeah, I got so many goddamn text messages, man.
Welcome to the voicemail.
People hitting me up about this game. Continue smashing it, but a lot of people was hitting me up about this game.
Finally,
man.
Jeez.
Oh man, no, we was on, but your phone was tripping out. I'm glad I can hear you clearly, man. What's going on, family?
Let's go.
What's going? Hey, are you there? Yo, it's like once he starts talking, that's it. I don't know. The phone is jacked up, brother. What's going on, Anton?
What's up with you, man? Chilling, man. Just watching it. You know what I'm saying? Watching your show and all that. Just chilling and all that, man.
Thank you, family. I appreciate the support, man. How you feeling, man? What's your thoughts on this game? What was the biggest loss? Talk to me. Where you want to go?
The biggest loss, yeah, like you were saying earlier, I think it probably was Deuce McBride, though, man. Like him coming in, getting injured, like that's the biggest loss of the entire game. Like facts, but
yeah, facts.
I think you know what? I think problem with the Knicks and OKC is I just think the OKC is a bad matchup for the Knicks. I think that they, like when I watched the Celtics play OKC,
right? Like
the Celtics, like them dudes was on them. Like they played them dudes like they were men. Like they was on them. Like made OKC look like OKC from 2021. Like the Celtics made them like play like y'all still the little dudes. Like that's how they played them. Like y'all need to slow down.
Listen. While I hear you, because I saw the game twice. Remember that was on at home. That was at home. There's a difference. They didn't win in OKC, but we should have won it at home. It was a 3-point game, but that's a whole nother topic. But I just want to give you, that when they did beat them, they were at home for the record. But go ahead. If that matters to you.
I mean, that ain't been mattering in a while now. Home games, away games. We saw Indiana last in the playoffs. The Knicks had home court advantage, and Indiana, you know what I mean, came in and
good point.
And did what they did. I don't think that even matters anymore. I think it's the chemistry on your team. I think your team, like I was saying about the Celtics, like they have everything in order. They got who they know who's playing who. They play as a team. They play as a unit. And the Knicks do not play like that at all. I think that you have to move Brunson off that ball. I think he needs to go back to his regular position as a shooting guard. That's what's best for him. I feel like he's a temporary guy that you want when your main guy is out. I don't think you want him to be your main guy, honestly, because
When
he
you say
can't play.
main guy, you mean point guard or just period?
Uh, I mean, since he already blew up, I think you keep him as a shooting guard now. You
Okay.
keep him a straight up shooting guard because
Gotcha.
I think they're asking too much of him to be the main guy. I think somebody said, oh, he wasn't a superstar.
Yeah.
I think that's cap, an all-star superstar. I think that's cap. I think that he shown that he could be that, but I think he just has a lot of flaws. He's just not a top 10 all-star. I think he's like maybe or 8. I mean, depends on who you pick to be in that top 10, but I
Right.
think he just has a lot of flaws, just like Harden. He got flaws himself. Luka got
Yeah.
flaws. I think it's hard to play with him. I think Harden's pattern and style, the way he plays, is good in regular season games. Just like Luka, he's bad in defense. I think Brunson's issues is he needs to elevate his game. He needs to. It's hard to play with him because his style is you have to help him find his shot. He can't get one-on-one matchups. He can't win one-on-one matchups. You have to help him a lot, and I think that
Right.
hurts. It's just harder to win like that
Right.
when you have to help the main guy find, for him to be able to get around guys. Like it's just hard to win like that. I think it hurts the team, and I think the team is poorly constructed now that when I think about it,
Thank you.
from contracts, from OG being the highest paid Nick, like why isn't he have a mid-range and post game? Why isn't he working on his game if you're the highest paid Nick? Why is Mikal Bridges, if you know that they giving up your entire future, why isn't he doing more? Like you know these things.
Well,
Like
I
why
put that one on the coach. I don't think the coach wants him to do more.
you put something on coach too? I only thing I'll give on a coach was Towns from the beginning of the season because the coach didn't know how to use him. But Mikal is like, I think he's the only Knick that hasn't had his best season since he came to New York. Like outside of every other player that came here, they had their best season as a Knick. And you know that we gave your entire future up for you. So I honestly, man, like I don't think they're playing out their contracts like I think a lot of fans thought. I think I said OG. I don't think he improved his game. All he was known
10
is for
seconds.
he's like, where's his post game at? Where's his mid range? Like he's a two-way player. Like your two-way player, I expect more from you just defense. And if you don't expect more from them, then this is the result of that. This is what you get. Your
Right.
two-way players don't give
Well,
maximum.
listen, brother, Anton, your phone going in and out, but I appreciate you. No, I heard most of your call. No, most of your, it was just towards the end it started going in and out. But you was good. I hear what you're saying. I appreciate the call, family.
All right, no doubt, man. I'm gonna keep.
Big time salute.
How long you gonna stay on? Because I might call back.
Okay, yeah. If you call back, I'm here. If you call back, I'm here, brother.
I bet. All right. Look out for me, bro. Look out for me, bro.
Got you. Yeah, I got you. All right. It's my man Anton. Yeah, if you want to call back, yeah, trust me, I'll make sure I get all the callbacks in. I don't play. What I want to do really quickly is, I know it's man late. Maybe I shouldn't do this, but let me see if Cleo want to get back on. She probably calling in for one night. I just wanted to make sure she was good because I forgot she had no clock status. All right. If she called back, she could call back. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, she OKF Nation Plus. My bad. What I want to say. Oh yeah, I got some supers. Let's see. He said Mark Jackson is the DiVincenzo. Mark Jackson, my man LD. He said Mark Jackson is the DiVincenzo of New York Knicks coach delusion. I agree. Mark Jackson was unfortunately, he kind of was written off by the league. And so the Knicks, we did offer him an interview after that happened. But, and also I think Mark is in a different place in his life as well. Because even with the TV gig, he was doing the podcast with his son. Big time salute to Mark Jackson. Got a lot of love for Mark Jackson. He represents the city, the town hard, and I'm still mad. I think the number one reason why I'm mad at Phil Jackson was trading away Mark Jackson. Phil Jackson was trading away Mark Jackson. Not Phil Jackson. The other guy, Pat Riley. The reason why I'm mad at him is because he traded away Mark Jackson when I felt as though, Mark Jackson would have been perfect for what Ewing needed in his career, a point guard that can get him the ball. And his best year of his career was with Mark Jackson. You can argue that, Patrick Ewing. So I love Mark Jackson, but I just, knowing the politics of the league, it wouldn't have been him. And as rogue as Dolan is, I don't think he's that rogue. Okay? 646-995-8389. Now, another thing too, right? So this game was just the same as game one to me for the most part, except the way the fourth quarter played out. I thought that in game one, the Knicks had more fight, more fire, and their desire towards the end of the game. I felt like this game, we just collapsed and we just gave up a double-digit lead. That's something we didn't do in the game one. But Mo Diawara was a part of both of the runs in game one. I took these notes from the 82 Nights. And speaking of the 82 Nights, hold on, I'm gonna get to game one. Hold on, but I gotta let you guys know about game night. This is the final days of the sale. All right, game night, the playoff edition, is the latest addition to the 82 Night series. So you can go check that out. Now, you want to know something crazy about the playoffs? Years from now, we remember the moments, the shots, the comebacks, the rivalries, but we forget the details. That's exactly why I created Game Night, the playoff edition. It's a postseason journal where you can track every series, write your predictions, document game experiences, and record the entire playoff run. So instead of just watching history happen, you can actually document it. If you want one, the link is in the description and on the screen. Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. All right, it's on sale, free shipping, and it arrives to your door as soon as the postseason begins. So order it now to expand your basketball mind beyond the horizon. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys inside of the 82 Nights Club. All right. Big time salute to everybody in the building. Man, my notifications section of my computer is so crazy. Like, I just be getting all types of news. Sports news, the world news. Anyway. Mo Diawara was a part of both runs in both games. In the third quarter, and in the first quarter. And I don't understand why Mo Diawara has to be replaced by Deuce McBride. It's weird to me. And the first game, Chet killed us. This game, Jalen Williams killed us. And then eventually, SGA got cooking. But there was some news on Deuce. Hold on, let me see if I got it queued up here. So this is the latest news we have on Deuce. Knicks await Miles McBride injury update after tough exit from Sunday's loss. Okay. And this is what Mike Brown said. I haven't talked to medical yet, so I don't know how bad it is. But it's tough. He worked his tail off to be back. This is the latest thing we have on him. And he said, I don't think he made a shot in the first half, but he gave us lift. You felt his presence. It made us deeper. No, it made you smaller, Mike Brown. And because of the foul trouble we had, we were a little short-handed in the second half. So we're short-handed now? How are we short-handed? How are we short-handed? And it was a part of the reason why they pulled away. So what? That's the one thing I don't like about Mike Brown. He finds ways to pacify or to excuse the area of the game where you, sir, made a mistake. Oh, we were then. How are you then when you have Mo Diawara who played 2 minutes? You still got Jeremy Sohan, and you got all the young guys that you had. How the hell does losing Deuce McBride, how are you then? All right, hold on. I do got this call. Let's see who this is. Hello, caller. State your name and where you calling from, family.
This is Rod
And
from Harlem.
you said Ron from Harlem?
Yeah, Rod, R-O-G, Rod from Harlem.
Oh, Raj from Harlem. How's it going, family?
Yeah, no, I was just looking at the show and everything. I said I wanted to call in.
Okay.
Because, I'm a fan for many years, man. And it's crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, well, in your opinion, what was the biggest loss tonight?
Well, the biggest loss was it was Deuce McBride. But here's my thing. I put a message in the chat, and I couldn't understand why the Knicks didn't go after a guy. Why the Knicks didn't go after somebody like DeMar DeRozan from the Kings? Like that kid is straight buckets, and he would have fit.
That's a good one. I don't know.
Yeah, I just can't understand why they didn't go after a guy like that. Like I would have went after him instead of Bridges. I mean, you give up 7 picks for Mikal Bridges. Don't you know when Mikal Bridges was with Brooklyn, he was averaging more points than now that he's with the Knicks.
So I got a question.
I'm not upset. So
I got a question for you. When Kevin Love went to Cleveland, did he average more points in Cleveland or less?
Oh, Kevin Love?
Mm-hmm.
When he went to what did you say? When he did what with Cleveland?
When he went to Cleveland from Minnesota, did he average more points or less?
No, he averaged less.
That's why Mikal averages less, because he's on a team that's better, and his role is not necessarily for him to score.
Right. No. Right. You don't have right, but see, Jalen Brunson, he made that happen so he could get his boys over there. I get that part, but at the end of the day, like you come in here, and if you're gonna keep somebody like Bridges, bring him off the bench. Bridges is not a starter. I mean, not for the Knicks, he's not. I believe he was being. The other problem, my biggest problem with the Knicks.
Okay.
They do not guard the 3-point very well.
Yeah, we kind of fell off a bit with that.
Yeah, they got guys that stand out there. Guys could go to the store, come back, and still take the shot. Because the Knicks, I don't understand. And why are you doubling? I see some of these games, and you got the Knicks that doubling on garbage guys. Why are you doubling people that's garbage?
I agree with that part.
Because every time you double, they're going to kick it out and they're going to hit the 3.
Right. Bingo. It's simple.
It's simple. It's just real simple, man. And I'm saying, like, Mike Brown, I got respect for him for what he put to the game and everything as a coach. But sometimes he's out-coached, and it is what it is. Certain decisions, cannot make certain decisions like that. You cannot, pulling certain players, keeping players on the bench too long. You just can't do that.
Right.
I mean, I've been doing this. Man, listen, I've been a Knicks fan way back, man. I'm 60 years old, so
God bless you, man.
I've been a Knicks fan a long time, and it hurts to see that my team going out like this. I heard people mention it, guys called and mentioning Neiman and all that kind. But my thing is, you get somebody like DeMar DeRozan in there.
I like DeMar DeRozan. He's another guy that can get a bucket. I tell you that much.
Yeah,
100%.
He would definitely be better than Bridges.
Hey,
but
Raj, I appreciate you. Great call, family. Thank you. I'm gonna lock in your number so next time you call, I got you, man. Harlem World in the building, family.
Oh yeah, absolutely, my man.
Big time.
All
right. It's my man Harlem World in the building. Damn, I got two no clocks. Hold on, Tugboat. I'm gonna come to you, Tugboat. Don't go nowhere, Tugboat. But I got JTap. He also called. Hopefully JTap answers.
Hello.
Uh-oh. JTap. No clock JTap. What's up?
What's good? How you doing?
Man, you know how I'm doing, man. I'm feeling terrible, man. And the sad part, JTap, I'm not even that mad at the Knicks.
Yeah, you had a rough day. But
It's
yo,
crazy.
the playoffs, they need to start already. The playoffs need to start because I just called in right now. I haven't been really listening to the show tonight, but I'm sure some of the people brought the same points I'm gonna bring up right now. But Mike Brown, I don't know what he's on lately, but he needs to stop with this BS, man.
Okay, I'm riding with that. Let's go.
I'm sick. I'm sick of seeing everyone just look past Cat and don't pass the ball. They all do it. So a couple plays, I'm dead. So and you can say like, oh yeah, Cat needs to demand the ball more, scream, get in the post, whatever. He had a bad first half, but in the second half, he started get comfortable and get into a groove. And I'm sure he scores 9 straight points. Mike Brown takes him out.
JTap, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think it's by design?
No.
You don't think it's by design that Cat's not getting touches?
By who? Designed by who? Mike Brown?
Hell yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
So the players are just all rogue and they're not passing Towns the ball.
You know what? If I was Towns, if I was Cat, after the game, I would go into the locker room. I would punch Josh out dead in his face, yo. And then after that, I would look at Brunson and say, "What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? What's he gonna do?" Yo, there's a play.
Yo, I needed that laugh, JTap. Go ahead.
Look, so he takes him out, right? Brunson comes in, and this is what I mean by he over dribbles. Dribbles down court, dribble, crossover, pump fake. Like, yo, what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Shoots, clank, they go down to score. Another play, you say, well, Cat got to get out the mud, right? Another play I seen. Cat is in the post. He has Caruso on his hip.
Yes.
Brunson looks at Cat.
Yes.
And passes the ball to Hart. Hart looks at Cat, passes the ball back to Brunson.
So hold on, JTap. So think about the scenario you just said. And that's happened consistently. You don't think that's by design?
By the players, yeah.
By the players.
Wait, hold on. Jose Alvarado
didn't pass the ball to Towns either.
Yo, this man, Cat's rolling to the basket, right? He's diving hard. Alvarado's out there taking teardrop layups like he's Mark Ethan Jackson. Are you serious? Are you serious? Why is sit Alvarado down, get Kolek in the game, and why is Jordan Clarkson seeing any time on that floor? Where's Modiar?
Well, he was helping. He was helping with the score, but no. You know what? I agree with you. No, hold on. No, I'm riding with you because you're right. Because Deuce was supposed to come back for Clarkson, and then Modiar was supposed to be out there.
Oh,
so I'm with you.
I don't know who on his vaunted medical staff thought it'd be a good idea to bring Deuce back this game against the defending world champs to guard the MVP of the league just off a core surgery. Now, granted, the guy tried to snap his leg off, but when Deuce sat down, he said, "I can't walk." Now what? Deuce is done. No money.
Is this the biggest loss? Is that the biggest loss of the night?
The biggest loss is Mike Brown not getting the crap smacked out of him on the sideline. You know what I mean? That's the biggest loss. I'm done with that guy, man. I'm done. And
I gotta put the disclaimer up. Go ahead.
But some people say Mike Brown should tell Jalen Brunson to get his big man more involved in the game, right?
Right.
How's he gonna do that with Rick Brunson sitting right there on his hip, sitting on his lap? He can't tell Brunson nothing. When a timeout happens, I see Rick Brunson go to his son, coach him up, and sit back down. Do you see him coach up anybody else? I don't see him say a word to any other player. None. And like I said, Jordan Clarkson, my man, how do you end up on the floor guarding the MVP? How did that happen? How? I'm watching the game like, yo, what's going? Look, the way.
I could tell you. Can I answer that?
Sure.
Can I answer that? Because your great coach, Mike Brown, played the 3-point guard lineup with Clarkson, Brunson, and Alvarado. But go ahead, continue.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. Yeah, you'll never win a game with Brunson, Clarkson, 2 midgets, and a dwarf out there. It ain't gonna happen.
What are we doing?
It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening, my man. You can say a double big lineup is trash all you want to, but if you use it right, maybe
it's
dribble
better
a couple
than
plays.
that. No. The double big lineup is better than that. Trust me, it's better.
It is. I'm saying, but if you drop some plays, use it in the right situations, you know what I mean? Just don't throw it out there. Just throw it out there. It'll work in spurts.
Right.
Because like you said before, like Childs is better by himself. Mitch is better by himself. You know what I mean? But there's a way to mesh them together.
Right. Now you're right about that. You're right.
Jordan Clarkson should not see the floor again for the rest of the season. Put DOR in. Forget that guy, man. His stupid ass braids. And I know yeah. And I know it's all tongue in cheek with the Mikal Bridges trial and everything. You know, makes great content. I must say this respectfully. Fuck that nigga.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you heard. No.
Hold on, we gotta put the bleeps on, man. What we doing, man?
No.
Come on, man. You gonna make me edit this part?
Sick of him. I'm sick of him being passive. I'm sick of the confused look on his face all the time. I'm sick of the stupid fouls. I'm sick of how many free throws did he make this? How many free throws did he shoot today?
He might have got 2. I put it up there. I think he did go to the.
But that's 2 more than.
Hold on, man. He shot good today. Look. Hold on. He shot 6 of 11. Come on, JTap.
Okay.
He shot 6 of 11.
I know you're gonna throw stats at me, but look.
40%.
What I see on that floor, it ain't it for the regular season. We need Carl Anthony Towns. We need an offensive run to Carl Anthony Towns. Get Alvarado. Listen, man. He had 10 shots. He had more than 10 shots. I think at one point in the game,
he had 10 shots. Damn.
Yeah, I think he had more. At one point, he had more than Cat and OG combined.
That's facts. That's facts.
I can't take it anymore, bro. The postseason needs to start. It needs to start now because the way it's looking right now, if you keep playing like this for the rest of the season, it don't look good. We can't go in the playoffs on a bad run. We can't.
Man,
we can't.
I hate you, JTap. Man, you said a lot. This is the most you've ever said.
And Josh Hart, I'm telling Josh Hart, yo, he better stop playing. He gotta go. Enough of this buddy crap. He gotta go. He gotta go.
So in this Giannis deal that's going down, who you putting in the Giannis deal?
Giannis ain't coming. Look, man.
You keep thinking that. If they're as bad as you saying they are, he's gonna be on the first plane to Madison Square Garden, dog. We're gonna drop him off at JFK and no, not the Clearport. Go ahead.
I got a generally serious question. If Giannis says no, what superstar are you gonna bring in besides him?
Hey, like my man AP just super chatted, our franchise is cursed.
I ain't this game is winnable.
No, the franchise is cursed. If you can't get Giannis and you don't win the championship, your franchise is cursed, sir. You're done.
I don't believe in curses, yo. I believe in reality. I really don't.
Okay.
I don't. But anyway, this game is winnable. Sorry for the cussing. I apologize to everybody in the chat room because I think it was the first time I ever cursed on the air. But either way, this game is frustrating. This game is frustrating to watch and play. Mo, that's it.
I'm with you on that one.
And everything will change. It'll all change.
I'm with you.
Anyway, I gotta go, man. I'm over sweating, yo. I gotta go.
We'll save this for the Discord. We'll save the rest for the Discord. Big time.
Listen, peace.
All right. So my man Jay, that's the most he's ever spoken. Wow. He was the one that started the whole no clock thing. But yeah, AP, when you say our franchise is cursed, sometimes I feel that way. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. And you know what? I'm gonna put the disclaimer up. You know, the views of the callers are not the views of the channel opener or owner. Oh, my man JTap was emotional. You know, he doesn't really mean no physical harm. You know, it was all in fun. He doesn't know these players in real life. Okay. But I'm gonna say I think that John Shire needs to be fired from the Duke Blue Devils. 2 years in a row, these guys don't know how to inbound the goddamn ball. And it's over. Yeah, it's over. You can't win with Cooper Flag, Boozer Twins, Paolo Bencaro. Who else was there? Bencaro. I don't remember who else was there under his tenure. You can't win with these guys, though. Kyle Flipkowski, ain't that the team that went the furthest? Was Kyle Flip? Didn't Kyle Flipkowski go to the Flipkowski went to the what do you call it? So I know we talk about the Knicks, but that's in the back of my mind too. Oh my God. Snipes, if you there, I'm coming back to you, family. Yo, literally, if I could show you on my phone, I got 10 unread text messages. Yeah. From a whole bunch of different people. Tugboat, man, what's going on, man? Damn.
What's going on, man?
Toughest night of the year for me, dog. Toughest
I
night.
can't follow up JTap, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna go to you first, but I said, nah, let me get, because I didn't know he was gonna be that long.
Yeah, I can't close that, because I agree with 90%. That everything he was saying is what I was low key saying, but I can't even expound upon it the way he did, That
he went
got
in.
it, yo.
Damn.
Yeah, because I agree with 90% of that. I don't agree. Only thing I probably don't agree with is the Clarkson minutes, but outside of that, yeah, I feel him, bro. I feel him.
Yeah, I disagree. But no, but he was saying because Deuce was there, so why do you play Clarkson too? And I'm with that part. But
he
Deuce ain't gonna be there no more.
Yeah, exactly, because tonight wasn't Deuce's night, bro. Like, you don't bring back Deuce on a night like tonight.
Who do you blame for that? Who do you blame for that? Come on, keep it real. Who do you blame? Let's go. Say it.
Do we have to say Casey?
Man, I'm blaming. Yes, Casey's in there, but I'm blaming Leon Rose, the collaboration. I'm blaming him. He signed off on it. Deuce is back.
He did
put him
sign
out
off
there.
on that. Yeah, and put him on against OKC, the defending champs. Especially with a dirty player like Dort out there. Like I didn't get that.
Come on, he a football player, dog. Look at him.
Yeah, I mean Deuce is a football player. Like, in all seriously, like he played football, but
he ain't ready yet.
Yeah, he wasn't ready, and yeah, it was what could go wrong actually happened. That's exactly
was that the biggest loss of the? Was that the biggest loss of the night?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a whole, that was our quote unquote X factor for the playoffs and so on and so forth. So absolutely, absolutely, and like I said, the way it happened, Lou Dort tackles him, and then you got what's my boy name with the nails, pulling on his leg.
Oh, McCain.
Yeah, McCain. It was like worst case scenario. So yeah, that's all bad. But the other thing I wanted to ask you was, somebody was talking about the leadership on the team and JB being a leader and all that. Is JB the leader? He's the captain, but is he a leader though?
Oh man, damn! I just got the text. Oh man, I got another text. I got to cancel the show I was doing. Sorry, it's just business is always going. Anyway, you saying is JB a real leader? The real leader?
Because I feel like we lost our leadership with Tibbs, and like I said, I'm not keep the Tibbs guy, but I feel like that's where we lost true leadership. Because I feel like JB was really just only an echo chamber for Tibbs. That's what was always said was JB was always like, yeah, coach is right, coach is right. So it's like, now does he say coach is right? Because we know coach ain't right.
I think the problem with I think Brunson is a leader, but I think the problem with Brunson is the Mr. Miyagi. He's just too, and maybe that's just a public persona, which could be the case. Maybe he's an asshole in the locker room, but I don't think so. I think that, one, I got a video on the channel for channel members. It's called Jalen Brunson Holds No Weight. So when people don't see, I give everybody the same smoke. Like, I don't give a damn if you're not doing the right thing, or if I see something, I'm going to talk about it. I'm not a person, I'm not somebody's fan. I'm a fan of the Knicks. So I'm always going to call it how I see it. And there's a lot of reasons why I made that video. It's a great watch. But one of the things I'm going to say about Jalen Brunson is What other star player, think about this. What other star player is the third highest paid player and then not on a rookie contract? So that right there, there tells you a lot.
Wait, no. But you also have to say what other star player has his coach on the coaching staff and is the godson of the president of the team.
And you know what? That's the reason why he's in New York.
Right.
Because he wouldn't have been here. You know that. That's why we got hit for tampering. They hit us. That's not allegedly. We got fined for that. So maybe that's the case, but I just think that the team wasn't built for him. And they never thought that he would be this guy. Yeah. I don't think the team wasn't built for Jalen Brunson. He wasn't built. Because think about it. If the team was built for Brunson, nobody else would be under 6'6". All of my guards, I'm dead, yo.
Think
about it. Dude, he would be the only one.
No, but we just got Jose Alvarado. He was our latest pickup. We can't say that.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
That's just what the Knicks is doing right now. I don't know what that.
That's
I don't
the
know
problem,
what that game
man.
plan is. Yeah, I don't know what that strategy is.
But Tugboat, that's the problem. See, all right. So look, you see Atlanta, they built that team around Trae Young. He was the only 6'1" dude out there. Everybody else played defense. They all shoot threes. He had big dude that did pick and roll. Even though they weren't great, I'm just saying the team was still built around him.
Right.
This team is not built around Brunson. You know what it was?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh no, I was just saying. What's crazy is we got these 6'2", 6'3" guys, and they're not even that fast. Like, you would think like if you take away the height, you're like, all right, well, we're going for speed.
Right. Deuce is the only one.
Deuce is the only one. Tyler ain't. Brunson ain't. I mean,
right. But Deuce was here before Brunson. So it wasn't like Deuce was brought here for Brunson. He was here before. All right, so look, this is what I'm saying, right? I don't like what happened was, oh, we could go get OG. Let's get OG.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could go get Bridges. Let's go get Bridges. Oh, we could go get Town. It wasn't, all right, we're going to get this guy because Brunson needs a guy that could shoot from the left corner. So boom, all right, cool. And then we're going to get the backup guard to come in that could run with him and make him a 2 guard. They didn't do that. They just assembled talent, bro. This team is an assembly of talent.
You think he's haphazardly just picking up talent without a game plan?
Not without a game plan, but I'm talking about deliberately making Brunson the superstar focus. I think that he wanted to get Brunson to be the point guard and then get the superstar.
Well,
that's what I think.
I don't want to drag it out too long, but do you think we were building around Tibbs? Because remember, the whole thing was we're picking up Tibbs guy. That's a Tibbs guy. Remember, that was everything that we said every time we pick somebody up. Like,
right.
That's a Tibbs guy. So do you think we were building around Tibbs?
No, I think we were building assets to trade for a star. Because that was something that was well reported that Leon Rose wanted to bring a star to New York. Even after Brunson was acquired, they still was talking about bringing a star to New York. And so Towns, I never thought he was that guy. And maybe this was just a mismanagement thing on their part. I do know that they had interest in other star players, just didn't manifest. So I don't think Brunson was the star that they were planning the team around. That's why the team wasn't built around him. It's not that they don't know what the hell they're doing. I just think that they were looking to get a big guy or some type of forward to be that guy, and Brunson will be the point guard.
You saying Brunson's greatness threw off the whole trajectory of the team?
Yes, kind of, yeah. Because once they couldn't get that guy, all right, Brunson, go ahead, go out there and do your thing.
Do your dance.
Get that 29. Do your dance. You know, we saving a whole lot of money, Brunson. Go ahead.
Go ahead and get that quiet 30.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. And it's gonna be tough. But it could happen. I think the team is good enough to do some things. But
I told you,
Cleo, she said that maybe the time. Huh?
Yeah, the Mike Brown thing is an issue. And that was the other part I wanted to bring up real quick is why is this guy taking out guys when they're hot?
I don't understand that.
Because I can understand if we can go on a conspiracy like, oh, it's just Cat, but it's not just Cat. It's
No,
not
it's
always
not.
just Cat,
Right.
but it's not always just Cat. So why does he keep doing that? What type of strategy is that? I've never seen that before. Never. And in any league, any sport, I've never seen, oh, my player's getting out. Yeah, get him out of there.
I don't know, man.
Go ahead. Play the crickets. There's no answer.
Might as well play the cricket. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm sitting there trying to think about a damn answer. Ain't no answer.
There's no answer, man.
There's no answer.
So yeah, that's
Damn.
we'll leave it at that.
All right, Tugboat, man. I
All
look
right,
forward
brother,
to
man.
talking to you in the Discord, man.
Oh, likewise, brother, man. Appreciate the conversation, man. Stay blessed.
Big time. All right. It's my man Tugboat Taylor, OKF Nation. If you wonder why they didn't get the clock, it's because they're OKF Nation Plus. So there's my Cleo. And Ty, I got you. Ty. I seen the call back. Cleo.
Hey.
I forgot.
Yeah.
My fault. I forgot you was OKF Nation Plus.
Yes.
And
That's why I'm like,
my
I'm
fault.
on the clock.
I did give you more time, but I forgot that part. That's my bad. My bad. But I called you back to see if maybe you wanted to save some more, just in case, if you felt I rushed you.
I just felt the trajectory of the game changed once Mike Brown got the tech, and then Josh Hart fouled somebody on the 3-point line, and I was like, okay,
that was crazy.
Yeah, I said, okay, we're not gonna win this one. So it just went downhill from there.
And quickly, this team has the tendency of doing that. OKC, like they were down 88-80 to Chicago. They literally went on a 20-2 run, and they were up 102-88.
Wow.
Yeah, so they do this for real. That lead balloons like that.
But the Knicks have the tendency to, like at one point we get behind, then we surpass them, and then we wind up losing. Like I don't understand that. It's why can't we keep the lead?
Honestly, it's a great mystery that we still don't know the answer to. Because not even just good teams. We could be playing against Indiana.
Yeah.
And that'll happen. And but I think you said something that was probably the most profound thing of the night about the pressure, and making it that we have to win it this year. If I could give an answer to another thing too, Cleo, that's a problem. Is we're dealing with a second apron situation where if this team is not capable to compete for a championship, then how do you justify spending second apron money? And if you're not sure what the apron is, because I was talking to somebody earlier and they were saying they didn't know what the second apron meant. The second apron is they got these rules in the salary cap to try to prevent teams from wanting to spend an exorbitant amount of money on their players, especially teams that are in big markets with money, like LA. We don't care. Like New York, there's a lot of money. Like they're not crying versus Indiana. Indiana hasn't been over the salary cap in like 20-something years.
Wow.
So they put these measures in that kind of like keep teams with money from spending the money. So what happens when you go into second apron status is, you can lose your draft pick. There's certain trades you can't make. And it's hard to build. So that's why this year they're like, hey, we got to get it done. And so it's a politic money thing too, Leo.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel you. Wow. I just don't think they're gonna win it this year. And then, you gotta think next year all the other teams are gonna get better.
Right. Exactly. That's the other side. We're the only team that don't got players that's getting better. Gotta think about that. Detroit.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Boston, go down the list. They all got players that are young and getting better.
And I want to talk about that Villanova thing. For me, it just seems like, okay, they won the championship when they were in college. Like do they want to kind of like bring that over to the NBA? Do they feel like, okay, well, we won it in college, well, we can all win it in the NBA? But to me, it's a different it's a different league once you're in the NBA.
That's a fact. Yeah, I agree. I agree, and nobody else is doing that. So,
I just think that they all want to win a championship together for some reason. At Villanova.
That's not how it works, man. You don't win championships with your college teammates, unfortunately. That's just don't work like that. You might get two guys who just so happen to be at the school, but it ain't like by design.
And I don't see that passion with them. Like when Michael Jordan was with the Chicago Bulls and they kept losing to the Pistons. They kept losing to the bad boys back in 91, 92. They kept 89 and
89, 80, yep, 89, yep.
89 and 90. They kept, and Michael Jordan said, "Oh, I gotta go and work out. I gotta go practice, work out every day, every day." And he did. I don't see this team having that passion. They, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart are doing roommate. What is that? That roommate.
A roommate podcast.
Yeah, like it's almost like, do you really want to win a ring? I don't see that.
That's a good one.
I don't see the passion. Like I don't see that Michael Jordan in them.
I don't think none of these kids got that. I think the closest we've seen is
like that too.
Kobe, right? I think the closest example to that is Wemby. Closest, because he believes he's the best. Like he says, I'm the best in the world. I don't care. He wants to win every game, All-Star game, Olympics, and just look at his face when he loses. It's like the end of the world. Yeah.
I just don't see that. Like I said, this is a different caliber of players compared to the 90s with Michael Jordan. He went and worked out every day because he said, I'm not going to lose to this team again. He just kept tired of losing to the Pistons.
Right. Where's that fire? And that's another thing too, Cleo. Like, there's too nice. Like, oh, this guy, he's such a great player. I'm like, dude, this is your competition. You're not supposed to say that.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
see
dude.
them having conversations and everything after the game. Like, honestly, I'm like, wow, really? Because Patrick Ewing and them weren't like that.
Hell, you remember when do you remember when we blew Philadelphia out?
Yeah.
Joel Embiid and Maxey were laughing on the bench. They're down 40-something, and they're laughing on the bench. And I'm like,
wow.
There's no way I would ever be laughing on the bench while my team is getting blown out by 40-something. It's the weirdest thing in the world to me. I play basketball now, and you're gonna see when the weather gets nice, I record when I play, right? So I'm not happy when I lose, and I'm not getting paid to play.
Thank you. My thing is, if I lose, I don't like you.
That's that part. Where's the competitive fire?
We're enemies.
Right. You should see sometimes when I walk in the park, I record it, and I say, "Yo, I owe you, right? Because you beat me the last time. I ain't forget." They'll be like, "Damn, are you serious?" I say, "Yeah, I'm that serious. I need my revenge. This ain't. What do you think this is?"
Thank you. And this just giving Stephen A. more material to talk about.
Oh, he's going to have a field day tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh Hart is saying all this stuff about me, and then they turn around and lose.
He's going to have a field day.
Oh, yes.
I won't be listening.
That's all I wanted to talk about. It's just, I just don't see that fire in them. I don't see that Michael Jordan in them.
I got you. Well, thank you, Cleo. You OKF Nation Plus, so no clock from now on. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. All right.
Bye.
Bye. That's Cleo. Okay. And the ladies who call up to this channel, very knowledgeable. Hopefully my man Ty is still available. He also had a call back. He was triggered. Get Ty back. And AP says, I don't give a damn about second apron James. Owes us a championship for sticking with him this long. Ooh. Hell with the second apron. Fire that at Robot Adam Silver. Hell with the second name. Okay, I got you. He owes us a championship. I don't know if he could deliver the championship though, AP, with this roster, man. But you see, AP, that is the question. That AP, what you just said is the question. Are we going to invest in the team that there's no guarantee? By the way, big time salute to Mellow Mike. I appreciate you, Mellow Mike. Knicks Tape Matters Discord server channel member. But yeah, AP, I hear what you're saying from a fan standpoint, but from the business side of it, you know, you got Detroit coming, you got Charlotte now, right? Washington's going to be there. You got, I don't know what the hell Cleveland's going to do, but Orlando might make a move. I mean, there's Atlanta. I mean, guys, we can't act like we could just stay the same team because none of these guys are getting better, man. None of them. You know, and who's to say that you're going to get better with that 1 year development? Hopefully Ty's available. I know it's super late. No, but he's in California. Ty's good. Just thought about that. What's good, Ty? I forgot you was in Cal. I'm like, damn, it might be late. Ty might have went to sleep. I'm like, man, you in California, dog. Man, it's not even midnight. What's going on, family?
Yo, fam, I know. Listen, man.
No, I didn't mean to put you in the clock too. Go ahead, do your thing.
No.
I don't want to.
You good. Yeah. No, you good. Listen, man, stop this Mikal thing, man. Mikal did good the first quarter, man, and that was it. Okay. You keep protecting him, man. You keep trying to protect this dude. That's horrible. 15 points? No, bro. Not on a night like this. Not when Anunoby had to go down for 4 fouls. We need Mikal to step up, fam. You know that. That's not good enough, fam. This was a precursor of what's getting ready to take place when these playoffs come, man. And I
got a question for you. Why Mike Brown ain't say that then? Why he didn't do that?
Because Mike Brown is not a good coach, Karan.
Oh, damn, I forgot. You don't like Mike Brown either. Damn.
Yeah. No, you asking answers. You know what I'm saying? You asking you asking answers, bro. And listen.
You got me.
But look, yo, I'm gonna tell you something on Brunson. I was just sitting here thinking, yo, I'm gonna tell you what would help Brunson. Because Brunson does have a selfish personality, right? It looks like it. Him and Cat, whatever it is, he try to act like he talks to him, but there's a disconnect there. Okay. And you know his roommate Josh, you know what I'm saying? They all, Anunoby, I think he just in his own, like he ain't
by himself.
He ain't following either or. But here's the thing for Brunson, we gotta let Rick Brunson go.
Oh, God. Damn, we going there?
We have to let Rick Brunson go for Brunson to go to the next level. Because now you can coach him. You don't got to run the dad. How many other players is, playing for their father, man?
Listen, I'm sorry. I had to put the disclaimer up, but just in case they watch it.
That's true. Come on, you crazy.
I gotta protect it.
Yo, I gotta go, bro. Yo, I'm out of here, bro. Peace.
I'm sorry, Rick.
Yo, I'm out of here, bro. Yo, I'll see you later. I'll speak to you later, bro. But Ricky gotta go, man. Ricky B gotta go, fam.
All right, big time. Man, yo, I had to put the disclaimer up. Yeah, y'all was talking crazy tonight, man. Yo, JTap, I'm gonna have to edit half a JTap call. Man, this show, I ain't gonna lie, I miss the late night shows, man. But AP, I hear you, family. I definitely hear you. Is this like an international number? Yeah, I don't think I could do the international Jones. I don't even know this wait, what? Yeah, I can't do the international joints, man. My phone bill be so high. So I don't know why my phone bill never is the same price. The weirdest thing ever, man. Weirdest thing ever. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the internationals. But listen, my dad's gonna be happy to hear this, by the way. My dad is like the #1 Rick Brunson dude. Can't stand Rick Brunson. Da 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 da. He does it. Da 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 da. Y'all might all get y'all wish, man. You know. I mean, what if next year Leon Rose just gets rid of everybody? Wouldn't that be crazy? Like if he just said, "Yo, I'm trading Brunson and Hart. I'm gonna send them to another team. I'm gonna send Big Bodega Cat to Orlando. I'm gonna send OG Anunoby to Milwaukee. I'm gonna send Mikal Bridges with him." What if they did that next year? Would that be the wrong thing? Now you could reset the timeline a little bit. I know Giannis is older, but yeah, bro, I don't do international calls, man. Yeah, I don't do international calls. I see the international people calling in. Salute to international. But yeah, man, my phone bill too crazy, man. I'm not doing it. But yeah, 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion if you want to talk. Did I miss any calls? I gotta say, my man, it's my man Raj from Harlem World. Save this brother name right quick. Raj from Harlem World. I'm gonna do a short on this too. I gotta do a short on this. This game was. It's just so many elements of this game that was so wacky. Like when you think about it, you got two big guys guarding. You got two big guys on the floor in Hartenstein and Chet, and they're throwing Jalen Williams on Towns. The most slowest, doofiest basketball you've ever seen. But that Hart and Brunson pick and roll was working. It was pushing. It was pushing. Let me see. It says, okay, Ron is in charge of player. You want to put me in charge of player personnel? I ain't mad at that. All right. Oh, Maxine, man, listen, she got some new clients that she got. She busy handling her business. So that's why she hasn't been around like that. What happened to the line? Hold up. But she's around. She's just doing her. She's just mad busy. Mad busy. But she'll be back. She was on here the other day. She was on here for what do you call it? Hello, is this Hakeem?
Yo, what's up, Karan? I'm sorry. I thought
What's going on, Hakeem?
What's up, man? You already know I'm calling from Brooklyn. Best I do or die.
Big time, man. I got people international calling me. I ain't trying to get no crazy charges. So where we going? But you're not you, somebody else. What's up?
I ain't mad at you. Listen, before we can take that phone call from overseas or international, wherever they are, we got to get it together in the state.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
we got to get it together in New York. Your boy that just got off. I thought that was funny. He said, "Get rid of Rick."
I had to put the disclaimer up, like,
I
yo,
saw that. Listen. I'm not gonna lie. The conversation of the night. I know you have to put the disclaimer up with JT, but he really hit it in the head for everybody else to keep coming on, right? I mean, really. Besides what he said about Clarkson's minutes, he made a great point all around the board, and he broke it down play by play. And my one thing that nobody spoke about tonight that I'm gonna say, because I just did a little bit of research. I'm nowhere on your level, Karan, but I just have to say this, right? The plus.
Okay, where we going?
The plus minus. Even with the 30 points, do you know that all Knicks starters tonight was in the negatives when it comes to the plus minus?
Yeah.
All of the starters, everybody, including Brunson with 30 points.
Yep.
Now, I don't want to make the reference, but I'll say this because I was on another podcast earlier today, but I was just watching. But I'll say this because we were talking about the percentages when it comes to the plus minus. Brunson, as of late, I'm not going to say all season. I'm not even going to talk about his career. As of late, the poor play with the Knicks is really like how you say anybody can get the smoke. If you're not doing the right thing, you need to hear about it because guess what? Teams don't become championship teams without accountability.
That's facts.
And with the platform that Brunson has been given, the level of leadership. I'm not saying that he hasn't worked for who he is to us. We know that Jalen Brunson is the face of the Knicks and he is the captain on the team. I find it just like Mike Brown. We don't see it, but I find it that Brunson is not verbal enough. Also, Mike Brown. Now, you showed yourself out with that technical. Fine. I'm not talking about just tonight because guess what? Tonight's game wasn't lost just by tonight's play. These are mounting snowballs of issues that are not being addressed, and we think we're going to get to the championship like that. I was talking to my cousin today, and I said, you know what? That 30, I don't even want to hear about that 30 from Brunson tonight because you had five assists with 4 turnovers. So basically on the stat sheet with the plus minus, you had 1 assist because every turnover is going to take out an assist, right? I find it, how could you have a bunch of, I would say half of your roster of guards? How can we have only really just one ball handler? Brunson had such a hard time. After timeouts, we're getting shot clock violations.
That's wild.
Timeouts, we're getting turnovers. We're getting inbounding issues. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't understand it.
What is going on the huddle? And you know what? And I've been watching a lot of the Mike Brown interviews post-game. You are talking way more to the media than you are your team. What is up with that? You throw everybody under the bus. You don't drop no names, but we know who you're talking to. We're watching the game.
Yeah, he does. I think he does that. I think he speaks in code.
You do that purposely, so you have no issue addressing a player to his face, but you would chirp to the media, and this is where all team chemistry, this is where it's going wrong. This is where bridges are not being built. I'm not going to talk about Bridges tonight because I know you've been representing him as long as he's wearing orange.
Nah, if you think he gets the smoke, you could talk about him. You know, well, listen, I thought he did his job.
Listen, you gave us 15. After the All-Star break, you've been averaging about 9. So, you know, hats off to Bridges. He got his. And anybody else can say hats off to Brunson, too. He got his 30. Let me tell you something. Right now with the Knicks scoring, I'm going to say scoring because you can be productive without putting the basketball through the hoop.
Right.
So I'm saying scoring right now with the issues that the Knicks have, it's almost irrelevant. It's almost irrelevant. We have deeper issues than somebody scoring the basketball. I don't understand how we have 3 guards. I don't know what the hell Mike Brown is thinking we're going small.
Bro, I almost flipped my lid, man.
And
I said it's over.
You're trying to go small, but to what benefit? You guys can't even get the ball to Towns. Towns is fighting with Caruso 4 possessions in the row, and in the 5th possession, you keep him in the same spot and try to run the same play. On a championship team, they're not dumb. They're doing Caruso on Towns purposely because they want to see what you're going to do, and you played right into their hands. You had trouble with that. I'm not angry with Towns. Towns did his thing, especially on the glass tonight. They do have to find a way to go double big, not triple small, Mr. Brown.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, you said it right. You put it right. They got to find a way to go double big.
They got to
because how they've been doing it.
Because guess what?
It hasn't been working. But go ahead.
It hasn't been working. It hasn't been working. And you know what? I don't understand why not. Towns is on offense. Mitch Robinson's on defense. I know it's not that simple, but you guys should not be bumping into each other because you're out there for different roles.
Well, I got part of the reason, right? Part of the problem is Mitchell Robinson, he's in the paint. So that brings an extra guy to the paint where Towns wants to go. And he does his little crossover drive.
Yeah, I understand.
That's going to make it easy to dub. So it's a spacing issue. Maybe a different coach with a different philosophy could do it better.
Yeah,
I accept that. Yeah, I accept that.
In one of the Knicks group chats, I was talking earlier, the guys are joking about, oh, let's go and get Doc Rivers. I said, let me tell you something. Listen, I know that people are smelling smoke, but we haven't seen fire just yet. I don't think we need Doc Rivers to come in here and do anything because I don't like anything I've seen in Milwaukee since he's been there, okay?
That's a bad idea.
Giannis. You already have Giannis, so we're not even going to talk about that right now.
Yeah, we're not going
to, what I want to say, Objective, you know, I really find it that, you know, and to go off or your man that just called from California, he's not wrong about that selfishness that he's talking about. He's not wrong because I find it you when Brunson had 28, you down by 11 or 13 or whatever it was. There was still a minute and a half in the game. There was no urgency to try to cut that lead. Anything can happen, as we saw McBride come back and to give us really invaluable minutes. It was a waste of time even putting him out there, and now we might suffer a greater loss. I don't know. Brunson, he made it his own personal mission to get that 30. Why didn't you pass the ball out and try to see if you can knock down a 3 or something? But then again, like I said before, too many times in these type of tough games and these very difficult and contending environments, I find it that the Knicks have too many mental hiccups, too many freeze-ups, too many things that a championship team should not be doing. We have to start adapting championship habits, and we are not doing that. And Mike Brown just continues to watch with his hands in his pockets as he stares off at the NASA shuttle leave this earth.
10
I don't understand what the hell
seconds.
Mike Brown is doing in these times. I really don't. I really don't. I don't like the way we inbound the ball. I don't like that when Brunson comes out the game, possessions are just not taken care of. And really, we got to find a way to get Towns the ball. You can't blame a guy for what he's not doing if he doesn't get the ball.
Bingo. But listen, man, Hakeem, I appreciate you. You were cooking tonight.
I appreciate
Great
you,
call.
brother.
Even though I disagree with some of the parts, but see, I'm not somebody that makes it like you got to agree with me, and I'm gonna keep you on. So
no, and I
your mind.
respect that. I respect that because not everybody's gonna see the game in the same view. We gotta find a way to work together on this.
But big time. But I appreciate you though, Hakeem.
All right, salute to you and salute to everybody. Love and support.
No doubt. All right. My brother right there, Hakeem from Brooklyn. I love getting the Brooklyn people in the building. King, if you listening, I try to get you back on. Big time salute to my man AP. He says I got a higher buzzer beater for life. Salute the buzzer beater for life. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate buzzer beater for life. He's definitely been around, man. And he always has some interesting things to say. But I don't think buzzer beater ever called up. Uh-oh, Cleo, one of the MVP donors in the building. Yo, Khalil, I gotta respond to you too, Khalil, in the Discord with the old Mellow thing. But you said, imagine if Mitch could hit threes. Man, you be thinking outside of the basketball box, bro. Like, Khalil, you always got something that's like completely different. I never thought about Mitchell Robinson if he could shoot threes. Like if I had a Mitchell Robinson who could shoot threes. If Mitchell Robinson could shoot threes, that'd be good. But I think I'll take Khalil, would you take a Mitchell Robinson who could shoot free throws? I think I would rather the Mitchell Robinson who could shoot free throws more than the threes. Because if I get the threes, then I still can't play you because they just gonna foul you. So I think I would take the Mitch that hits the free throws. I still think he would be a liability because of the free throws. Just trying to make sure I'm good. I think I covered all my bases. I think, honestly, guys, today was a very rough day for me, yo. Like, my head is, I ain't gonna lie. My head is spinning from Duke. Like, seriously, like, I'm very mad that Duke lost. Like, y'all don't understand how mad I am. It kind of took the sting off of the OKC game. The goddamn Duke game, man. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the Twin K podcast. I'm gonna try to get it done by 1 o'clock. That's my goal. And then I'm gonna sneak in another show that evening. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. The Twin K podcast, and then the evening show, which will be more than likely a level-headed Knicks talk. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of news. So we'll talk about those things. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And until next time, as always, let's go.